Yo. Twitch chat, what's up? Idlex, you are the only person here. But you know what? Even if no one else shows up, Idlex, I'm here to entertain you. It's just gonna be you and me. We're gonna have fun. It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. M Stoner Terracraft. Regis, we gotta talk about the tweet from this morning. What tweet? What are you talking about? Tweet? My tweet? What's wrong with my tweet? My tweet was hilarious. I thought my tweet, if that's what you mean, I don't know if you mean a different tweet. I thought my tweet was brilliantly hilarious here. There was a, it kicked off here. Someone, I don't know who this person is, but everything wrong with Hearthstone in one picture, Prince Renathal. And then Zeddy put everything right with Hearthstone in one picture, Prince Renathal. And then I put everything left with Hearthstone in one picture. I just made him face left. I flipped the card. Oh, it's brilliant. I love being able to stay out of the debates and just be the agent of chaos on the outside. Hey, Boss Rush Gaming, thanks for the 3 months. Katie Page, what's up? Yeah, isn't it weird how strange the card looked when it was flipped? It looked really odd. It really changed the visuals a lot. Like, it just looked so cursed and weird and really made my brain uncomfortable. We've seen the cards in the right seat, right way so often. It really looked so strange and uncomfortable. Hey Shady, what's up? Hey Void, hey Taz, hey Foro. It is gonna be weird when Renathal leaves standard. Yeah, I feel the same way. He's gonna leave a giant hole. I guess they could move him to core set. They may not want to though. It seems like the kind of card they don't want around forever. Even though I would personally adore it. Hey Yago, hey Mask, hey Olympus, hey Dr. Bins, hey Reverse, what's up? Happy Monday, everybody, yeah. Monday. It's a Monday in Hearthstone. We're gonna do some duels tonight. We're gonna do maybe some standard tonight. I just put out a video for those of you who might not have seen it yet. It's some of the Olgra games from yesterday. It's called Olgra has 57 attack, and she really hates druids. So, there you go. Go enjoy it. Found 4 or 5 good games of the crazy Olgra deck we played. Okay, well, let's kick off Duels Run. I have no idea what we're gonna do. I actually spent a good, well, I don't know if time is the right way to express it, but I spent some time sharing feedback with important Duels people today at Blizzard. Text written feedback. So that's always nice to get an ear, Of course, you don't know what's actionable or what's not. It's just such a dauntingly huge game mode that's not the most popular game modes. I think ultimately it's hard for Blizzard to make enormous crazy duels changes, or like crazy new feature sets that would really change the game mode a lot. I think, cards and passives and treasures are I don't know this, but it's not like they said this. I just feel like that's probably the depth of the ability for them to manipulate duels, not like adding Bob or something might be too big. I don't know. But just new treasures, new cards, new sets, that sort of stuff is manageable, I think. But I talked more about like bucket fit and essentially how I want something out of duels that it's getting worse at providing, which is a less meta defined duels. Like some people want a meta and want really predictable results, and they want to be able to build reliable decks and have reliable passive outcomes. I actually like that less than the chaotic side of duels when it's kind of fun. But I don't know. Just how to achieve that, basically. Yeah, Sparkly Chicken. I thought about saying how much Olga hates mages, but the first video is the first game is a druid, so it's funnier if it's her beating up on the druid in the first game. How am I doing? You're a real person, and sometimes we forget to ask how you're doing. Well, I feel like people ask pretty often, to be honest. It's nice sentiment though. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm in currently to give like there's always this sort of content creator mentality cycles that I go through, and I think a lot of other people do as well. I'm currently in a preservation I don't know what to call it, like you know, I've had a good month or so. Good, you know, we had like an expansion release, card reviews were huge, expansion release, and I can start to see us rounding the corner a little bit. I can see views kind of coming off that high just a little. I mean, it's still not bad, frankly. It's still doing pretty good. But I know it's coming, and I'm dreading it. And there's like this sort of pressure to maintain momentum that exists as a creator, particularly in Hearthstone, that's so cyclical. So I am currently feeling a lot of pressure to maintain momentum that's going to be very, very difficult to maintain. So that always stresses me out for a few weeks where it's like, oh, it's getting worse. Oh no, views are going down, you know, even though it's expected. Logically, I understand it, but there's still this sort of emotional component that is really stressful. Suddenly all your numbers look worse. You're like, oh God, this is it. It's over. It's done. It happens basically 3 times a year, every year for 5 years. I've done it 15 times, but it's still every time hurts. So there's just always a little bit of coming to terms with that. Okay, so what are we gonna play, guys? Let's think about this. I haven't done anything with Elise in a while. Drekthar has a lot of options. I always forget which classes are which. Let's take a look at Drekthar real quick. We could do Shadow Drekthar. Warlock got a bunch of shadow cards, right? We could do cool shadow stuff. We could do... I don't want to do Frost Mage. I don't really want to do too much Druid stuff. Warrior, we've done a lot. But I think Death Knight will be in the next expansion. Yeah. I don't have any inside info, but there's a lot of data points pointing to it. It was already a theory I had. If you guys remember this, I even have a video somewhere, I don't know which video it is, where like 6 months ago I said, I'm locking in my prediction. I think Death Knight's going to be the 3rd expansion. Somebody can find that video. I'll love you forever, because I don't know which video it was. It might have just been a VOD, but I specifically remember saying that. It was probably during one of the like AMA recaps or something. So I locked that prediction a long time ago, and we've only gotten more and more data pointing towards it. Like there's like been leaks and stuff, and I don't know. There's like files in the game, and people are saying it's coming. So yeah, I think so for sure. If not, it's a very coordinated misdirection somewhere. You remember saying it? Okay, yeah, it was in an AMA. Yeah, I figured. I just didn't know which one. What about Shaman? Did Shaman get any cool stuff? Well, Totem Shaman, of course. Any cool Castle Nathria Totem or Shaman stuff we can do? Evolve Shaman? I've really done Evolve Shaman. We could do an Evolve Shaman with the war commands, right? Minions that are good for Evolve Shamans. Yeah, I don't think Drekthar is great for Stonewright specifically. Let me think. What else was I looking at? What did I do? Relic Demon Hunter. We didn't get offered any Demon Hunter though, right? No Demon Hunter. No Demon Hunter. You could do Relic Shaman. I mean, Evolve Shaman. Hunter was Wild Seeds. You did a kind of a Wild Seed token Hunter. I think that's the only fun angle with Hunter. Rogue got secret stuff, which isn't good for Lillian. Could do Miracle Lillian stuff, I guess. Seems kind of hard though, like Graveyard, Draka stuff. Do any of these hero powers facilitate that? Damage output, just cheap minions in hand, I guess, kind of facilitates that. I guess we could do that. Miracle Rogue. This is always a really stressful sort of deck to play, so I'm a little hesitant. Add a copy of each card you played last turn in your hand. I could do some crazy stuff like play a bunch of coins and then use this the turn after to like do it again. Brits, we kind of don't love Brits that much. Reduce its cost by 2. Could we do any weird miracle loops with this where you like add a bunch of cards to hand and they're all 0 mana specifically? Is there anything cool with this? I mean, Tortolan Shell I think is the best like just defensive tool, just get some tempo. This is probably the best card on average. But I wonder if there's some cool stuff here. What would we add to our hand? The card is added to your hand. I don't think it works for drawn cards, right? I think it works for that's what I think it has to be. Does added to hand mean? I don't think added to hand means drawn. I think it means other stuff. You know, I'm thinking about like, you know, the flower petals or whatever, those kinds of cards, right? Like you generate some 1-mana spells and then just go nuts. Yeah, infused rogue spell would probably be an example. Yeah, that adds a copy to hand. That sort of stuff. I don't know. Let's start with that and see how it goes. I'm cool with it. I mean, so let's just look at add, literally, right? Door of Shadows. This adds. I think it's specifically best though if they add, see, like this is what I'm thinking about. 2 cheap razor petals, right? Suddenly 0 mana razor petals could be a really spicy way to activate tons of miracle things. Tons of miracle things. Combo card, that's kind of a fun idea. World Kickmaster. Okay, there aren't that many ways to add cheap things in Rogue specifically, but there might be other ways. I think we probably do want a lot of coin cards as well. Ooh, bananas could be a fun way to add spells to hand. Huh. I sort of like the idea of bananas. The problem is the peddler, you have to do this in the same turn, right? Like you can't. It's not a retroactive discount. So like spending 3 mana on bananas, for instance, that feels pretty rough. I think you want to be able to do it all in one turn pretty affordably, and I don't know that helps. You know, I think that's pretty tough. New infuse spell? Yeah, it's it's literally dude, deck blindness is so severe that it's literally one of 3 cards in the deck and it's the top card and you still didn't see it. Don't feel bad, I'm not making fun of you. It's just that this is such a pervasive problem. We all have deck blindness. Even it's every single time somebody will suggest a card that's in the deck, but this is such an extreme version. I do the same thing when I'm reviewing deck lists on Twitter or whatever. I'll be like, well, let's see here, what's that doesn't have whatchamacallit, why isn't it running whatchamacallit? And it's like, oh, it is running whatchamacallit, I'm just an idiot. World Kick goes crazy, right? World Kick could go crazy, but I don't know. I don't know if I really want to try this because I also have to have a location down. I have to have Draka. Well, I guess Draka herself is a combo card, right? Is Draka a combo card? Does she have to be comboed or is she just Battlecry? I guess she's just Battlecry, so not actually combo. Yeah, I mean this could be it, right? If we do like really, really cheap combos, especially any that add cards to hands, could be really, really effective. I think I also just want the new Edwin, by the way, separately in this conversation. He just seems really good too. And we need the location. Foxy? I actually weirdly don't think Foxy's right. Is it? Because it's not a combo itself. So if you went like Peddler, Whirl Kick, I don't know. Usually, I don't know. I feel like you'd be in a spot where you spent 2 mana, but maybe just netted a 2 mana discount. You know what I mean? Like it would. I guess it'd be a loop, but if the Peddler's discounting it anyway, it might overkill a little bit. I guess there's a world where if you got an expensive combo card that it could help. That may be true. I mean, it's a 3-2. Let's take a look and see where we land, right? I guess there are definitely some expensive combo cards. They're not all cheap, so that might be a way to gain. Yeah, oh yeah, Shadow Step is of course right. Yeah, Shadow Step's awesome. Reconnaissance. Yeah, I don't think Field Context is correct, just because I don't know how much we're gonna need to actually draw. If we're generating the resources right, we may not need to draw the resources. Does that make sense? I'm making most of the stuff. I didn't add other coins, by the way. I didn't add the loan shark here. I went mailbox dancer instead. I think there is a question, actually, do we go for either of these coin cards? Are they really worth it, or are we just like the adding stuff to hand strategies better? Yeah, I thought about the Zola to set up a two-turn guy when we were over there looking at it, but I wasn't sure I'd want to just spend 5 mana to set up a future turn. You know what I mean? Is it worth it to spend, like, because you got to spend 5 mana. Well, actually, I guess you could just play it immediately, huh? If you spend 3 mana, you discount every card by 4. Yeah, that might actually be worth it for the 1 turn pop off. I was thinking about the 2nd turn setup, but the single turn setup is also good if you have enough mana to kick it off. Huh. I kind of like this. So, okay. So, like a dream scenario, for instance, actually could be Peddler into Zola into Peddler. Play the new Peddler. You could actually Shadow Step the Zola into another Peddler. And play that Peddler. And then you have every card played discounted by 6. Every card generated, that is, right? Discounted by 6. So you could have a Whirl Kick Master, and pretty much every combo card would be 0 mana. The problem, of course, is board space, right? If you got minion combo cards, of which there are a handful, right? You wouldn't always get stuff that's playable. You would eventually run out of space. Like, you know, if you just got a chain of eviscerates, you'd be pumped, but you know, most of the time you're gonna get kind of stuck on minions. So I think that's a really greedy outcome. So I'm not suggesting we actually go for that one too often. But, you know, setting up still crazy Drakas and crazy Sinstone Graveyards seems worthwhile to me. Regardless. Alright. Deck blindness is real. I was gonna type scabs and then saw scabs. Yep. Okay, let's give this a shot. I don't know, man. I kind of hate. Well, I don't hate. I actually enjoy playing decks like this. I'm not very good at playing decks like this. Let's be clear. They're fun, spamming a bunch of cards, but optimizing turns can be very, very difficult in these sorts of decks. So that definitely makes me a little bit nervous. Am I going to really be able to optimize these turns well enough to play this correctly? I don't know. Time will tell. And we don't have a ton. Oh god, I forgot about the hero power too. Oh my god, I forgot about the hero power, guys, to be honest. Okay, actually really like these 3 together. It's a pretty good little set kind of in the mid game. We could maybe use the hero power to keep up in the meantime. I honestly forgot what our hero power was. Really squeaky chair? No, that's my butt. I'm just I have very, very unusual sounding toots. It's not the chair. It's my butt. All right. Ooh, meeting stone, dude. That's actually really nice for the Peddler. So this draws a spell specifically. Every spell we have is 2 mana or less, so I can actually guarantee that I'll be able to use the temporary copy immediately if I want. Some of those are pretty useless though, like Shadow Steps and Brain Freezes and such. So I don't really think that's the move. I'm just gonna take sort of a mini tempo turn here of sorts. Frostbolt's probably gonna be the most useful as we go for an end game push here. Okay. Okay, so what is actually a combo card? That is nothing in hand. I just used my only combo card. Okay, good to know. Good to know. We're off to a great start. Like I said, it's a little tough to play, perhaps. All right, tempo Edwin. It is maybe. I mean, do we go ahead and do this? I don't have the mana yet. I need more mana. Let's just peddler discounts aren't retroactive. No, it says after a card is added, so it's not like some of the mage cards, the discount on board. It's not like an active aura or anything. It is specifically at the point that it's added to hand, right? I think I might just go next turn. I do wish they had minions though, right? I need to, oh my god, they're gonna avoid that. Wow, that is insanely good. Dude. Okay, well, this sucks. This is garbage. Dang, dude. I need to whirl kick into swindle. Like, I don't have a play here, really. I'm kind of just dead. Like, I can't. I could go whirl kick Door of Shadows into Brain Freeze, maybe. I don't know, man. This is probably not gonna go well. Shadow Step is weirdly okay. Oh god, dude. See, I knew this was gonna happen, dude. Oh god. Oh god. I knew this was gonna happen, dude. Oh god. No! Dude. I told you guys exactly. I knew this was gonna happen. Rune door, please. Thank you. I didn't actually click that. I got lucky. I could have cleared one more though if I'd been faster. Oh my god, dude, this is gonna take. This is a nightmare for me. You can see how cool it actually is working though. It's working really, really cool. Just, you know, like I said, you need a better player than I am. Shadow Step was the like super long version of this. Brain Freeze was the easy version of this. That's what we were looking for. Shadow Steps add about 47 animations, right? I think we're dead. Yeah. We were probably gonna die anyway at this rate, it looks like. Would have been hard to clear all of them. Okay, so that's actually hopeful. That's hopeful. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Oh god, Sticky Fingers is insane. Not less than one doesn't actually matter here. I think that it will take a preferable discount for us. I think it'll go, so like if it's a 4 mana card, for instance, it will discount to 3, or no, let's say it's a 3 mana card, right? I think it'll discount to 2 off the Sticky Fingers, and then the Peddler would apply afterwards and reduce it to 0. Usually these stack in a favorable way. But even if they don't, it still has a lot of natural synergies in the deck anyway, right? So, okay, this is actually not terrible. In a weird way, Lady Prester's kind of cool with Sticky Fingers, but I don't think it's worth it. I think Wandmaker is actually not very good with Sticky Fingers, to be honest, but good with Peddler. Pilfer's good with Sticky Fingers, so. It's all right. This is a combo card, which is important. Okay. Hey, Weird Legion. Yeah, man, I'm actually itching to play more Genshin Impact. I'm Gotcha, idiot. I think I'm gonna. I don't know, man. I really want to play more. I don't know if I want to stream more or not. It's expensive to stream when it's not sponsored, but I do want to play more. I'm probably gonna end up playing it a little off stream, I think. Okay. Let's keep here. Let's look for better than this. I mean, reconnaissance is interesting, right? With sticky fingers, might be pretty good. Okay, reconnaissance gives me stuff to do. Get a playable card with reconnaissance pretty quickly here. Oh boy, all right. Good old Murloc Raider, let's go. I feel like this has some real potential, guys. I'm worried I'm gonna throw this deck, but man, it actually seems pretty spicy potential-wise. So I think this is gonna be 0 mana. Let's just test it right now to see if it's actually 0 mana. Yeah, okay, nice. Based on the rules of Sticky Fingers, it should be 1, but the reconnaissance applied over the top of the Sticky Fingers, basically. And I think the Ruby and Peddler will essentially do the same. That's my theory, anyway. Okay, so this is a little pair we talked about. I could Shadow Step the Peddler right now. Does this actually draw anything? No, World Kick's a 2. I think we'll just chill for a minute, though. I mean, so if I Shadow Step the Peddler now, I could go for Peddler Zola next turn, play another Peddler, then go for a Door of Shadows, and start chaining. But I don't have the Whirl Kick yet, so I don't think there's a lot of urgency there yet. Basically, we're just gonna chill for a minute. I don't know about this. I was thinking maybe face pressure was one way to win this game, but I'm not so sure. Hey Grimgrad, dude, thanks to 100 bits. I'm doing pretty good. We're trying our very best to make this Miracle Rogue work. I feel like there is a really cool deck conceit here. If someone really good were to play it, I think they could find a lot of success. I saw somebody with a list of this on Twitter. Apparently it's really easy to manipulate relic buckets if you build a big neutral deck and with like a bunch of neutral taunts. Apparently they don't really like disadvantage the buckets much, so you can do some really scary reliable stuff, I heard. And just get like really crazy relics over and over again and have like 20 relic, like literally the screenshot, the guy had like 10 Relic of Extinctions in his list. He got just a relic bucket like literally every time. I think I'm falling too far behind here. I think we may have already taken too long. I'm not sure. So it's like I need to wait until next turn, really, right? Because I can't really play anything here, but is that just going to be too long, right? Because I need to kick off, right? I think I'm too far behind. I think we're going to lose. Yeah, it is apparently disgusting. Yeah, you know my stance on like over manipulating buckets. I kind of hate it, but it does sound really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing it, once, testing it out. But I don't think I really want to be a Duels player who is really manipulating the bucket system. Like we could go into Firestone and like build our deck in Firestone and really try to firm up buckets in a direction that makes sense. But I don't know. We got to go fast, by the way. Not going fast at all, by the way. Going really slow. I don't even have a World Kick Master, do I? Oh my god, I just realized, like... Which, that's kind of fine. I'm still doing cool things, but... Jellyfish, I guess, yeah. Does this make everything free? Holy crap. Are these counted as added to hand or not? I don't know how it works. Apparently not. Wow, they don't count. Dang it, dude. Well, okay, we're dead. Oh, these got rediscounted again though. The cards coming back did. Okay, interesting.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Deal with it. Okay, well, that was again kind of interesting, but just didn't. Are you kidding me? Nathria is already 4 mana. Come on. Again, we were kind of screwed. Okay, we're gonna win a game with this. I'm sure of it. It's got to be possible. Yeah, the 0 mana party up is crazy. I mean, this is Sticky Fingers, right? It's kind of cool. I don't know. Let's try it. Oh boy, not good. Not good. I mean, this is technically a card to hand, I guess. It's really bad though. 12 and 2 comeback. I mean, listen, we're learning something every game, right? I would rather take a bad run like this and try something cool and new, because this is I've never tried this before. This is really a crazy idea. So Secret Passage replaces your hand. It doesn't add cards to your hand. Well, I know it doesn't draw cards, but it's like, how many different definitions for adding cards to hand are we adding in now? We've got add, replace, draw. I feel like you don't need replace. Does that not count as being added? I don't know. That feels like a pretty sticky, specific sort of, you know. Let's actually maybe play for the kobold here. Yeah, they're conjured into hand. They're trickled into hand. They're manifested into hand. They're I don't know. I'm okay with it with it. Like, I don't, you know, I'm not complaining. It's just we learned it. We learned it. It would be OP. Would it though? I mean, how many things in Hearthstone use the word add to hand? Right? Sticky Fingers and Nerubian Peddler, but I didn't really think there was a lot else, was there?
You don't pick the ones.
Alright, that's removal. Same deck, by the way. I was worried this deck was going to pick up steam when I saw it on Twitter a few days ago. It seems it has. it's 2 in a row. It's going to be really annoying to play against this all the time if it does. But again, that's my problem with duels, right? When there are metas and consistencies, I enjoy it less. I hate to harp on this point every time, but when people have really reliable strategies they can achieve, I think the game mode gets worse. For me, obviously people can have different opinions there, but for me it feels worse. All right, let's just go here. Let's get some cheap legendaries, right? Not losing anything too vital. A Whirl Kick, you know, it's kind of good, but that's all. I need to do something cool here. Okay, it's kind of cool. The guitar could be fun. Steal a Nathrius. Mita's interesting. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo is cool.
This is not what we stood for.
Don't have any really good mechs though. Probably feels like a Rokara, but you kind of hate it. I don't think it's a Vorax. Maybe it's an Edwin. Maybe it's a Theatar already. Theatar hero power. Edwin's a little better with more mana later. I mean, you know, we assume we're gonna steal something pretty cheap, right? We give them like an Eni or a Vorax or whatever. I guess we take the Holmes. Really thought I was gonna do better than this though. Yeah, we'll give them a Vorax. That's fine. Yeah, very disappointing. Thought we were gonna get something awesome, but not. Have they even discounted yet though? I said something discounted. I don't even think they've hit the button yet, but still not a high quality unit. Denathrius would have been awesome. That sort of thing. Should hero part first? I thought we had a chance of playing something, so if I hero part first, I wouldn't have mana left to play anything. I actually also thought this was going to get discounted. I don't know why it didn't. I thought this was going to go to 2 based on our sticky fingers. Again, this is not counted as adding to hand. Yet another limitation on the adding to hand definition here. The Atar is swap is also not add. Replace is not add. Draw is not add. Swap is not add. I mean, it's consistent. The wording is, you know, it's a consistent wording. It's just a little silly that our card never works. Now, draw's not add either. It's but this should still be discounted. This isn't this has nothing to do with adding, because this isn't from Peddler. Why isn't this 2 mana? This did not start in my deck. This should be 2 mana. This has nothing to do with adding or the source. It's just any card that didn't start in hand. Yeah, that one feels very wrong to me. I don't know any explanation there for why that wouldn't work. This one's frustrating. Okay, I guess. Started an A player's deck? I mean, come on. What are these rules? It says your deck, so that may be why it's not working, but it should still be working. I don't know. Was there any reason this was cost increased to 4 that we can think of? Oh, that's not so bad, is it? Jeez. Man, those are actually really weak. That's one of the worst rending ambushes I've seen in a while. Ever, maybe, actually. Let's just say ever, huh? All right. I mean, I was gonna buff, but we don't really need to on board. Am I just better off with 2/2s? Or am I even better off with a different play, right? Maybe I'm better off with a different play here. And use the 2/2s to follow up later. I think we're just gonna make a different play. Poly or just go for a rune later? I don't know, I kind of don't hate the poly right now. Well, maybe we take the poly but don't use it now either too. That's also fine, I think. Just a really cheap poly here. We're kind of chilling on board. This would make Cenarius way better on board, obviously, right? I'm assuming this deck doesn't really technically have a lot of removal, right? They do have a Spectral Sight. So they already used the Relic of Extinction. It kind of depends on how many of those they have, perhaps. Oh my god, he's giving me so many cheap cards. Oh my god. dude, the Eni combo! The Eni combo with Mothership! It's real! This won't be enough, right? Cenarius will be lethal here, surely. It's gotta be 9, 12, 14, 15, plus a billion. Yeah. Nice, dude. Shame we can't do all of our cool stuff. But I think we did make the right play here. Beautiful. Okay. Doesn't discount... Peddler does not... I don't believe Peddler discounts drawn cards. I don't think. Didn't that just happen? Didn't we just see it not happen, maybe? Call me crazy, but I feel like it just didn't happen. Did we see it? I don't know. We saw the ones from the opponents, but that was from Murloc Holmes. I mean, surely I would have noticed it happening by now, but I don't think it did, right? Our natural card drawn was Necrolord Draka, who stayed at 4 mana, despite the Peddler on board, so I don't think so. But yeah, Goggles is insane. Goggles is absolutely nuts. I mean, Category Scrying Orb is honestly not terrible either. The discounts could be pretty nice, but we have too many minions for that. I think Goggles is just really the perfect go-to pick. Oh, this is actually pretty sick. Yeah, these both synergize really nicely. Cool. Okay. This is not Jesse Cox. I have heard that before, but I looked up Jesse. I didn't know who Jesse Cox was the first time I heard that. I looked him up. I don't know. I feel like we have very different hair. I mean, I see the base, certainly, like, you know, glasses and kind of red beard and stuff, but just very dramatically different hair profiles. You know, for whatever that's worth. Yeah, we need better plays, right? I'm kind of intrigued by the Draka, but well, yeah, it's a really cheap Draka, but at the same time, we want other things to be cheaper sooner, right? Yeah, I get a lot of you look like people, and it really is just any white guy with glasses and a beard. It doesn't, the details beyond that don't really matter. If someone sees a white guy with glasses and a red beard, I look like them in that person's mind. This is a great kobold turn, I think. Nothing really losing here. Potentially really cheap legendaries. Yeah, okay, perfect, cool. Aries, thanks for the 25 months. My hair looks like a bloomin' onion. That's the greatest compliment I've ever heard in my life. I can see it. It's a little floppy on the side today. It's collapsing on the side a little bit, so I really see it. But that is a beautiful compliment. Thank you. Okay. Collector's kind of cool being cheap. This is another good turn, probably. Especially if there's anything to hit with a brain freeze. The cool thing about this deck with goggles is, you know, we do still risk running out of value, but I think this deck can both make a lot of value, number one, but also like the hero power generates a fair bit of value too. So the odds of us running out of resources are a little slimmer in this list, I think, than in most. Graveyard yet? I mean, there is a world where the face edge is the only card in hand that's kind of cool, but I don't think we're ready for that world just yet. I also don't think we're ready for graveyard just yet. Let's continue the chain here. Create a monster board. I mean, we play two of these while we can. The Brightwing's really not much better, is it? No, and I don't need the brain freeze, so no, for sure. Okay. Brightwing's a little better. It is one extra damage, which can matter for sure. If we end up being one damage short of a lethal here and it costs me the game, I'm going to be very salty. It's weird. Bananas actually kind of almost mill, but they also give them hero powers, so I don't think we want a banana too much. Next turn is definitely a turn to keep out an eye for the void stuff. I guess we start here. I think at this stage, a void is really not a big problem, right? They'll just die if they spend all their mana to void. Is that what it's called? Why can't I think of the name of the card? The treasure, right? The 4-drop. The Shadow Word Void. I think that's it. Hey, Akinmeston, thanks for the tier 1. That's really nice. Somebody else had a sub too. Did I get that? Aries? Yeah, thank you, Aries. Okay, seems like Golden Kobold is our path to victory right now, guys. Oh my, okay. I kind of like the Hyper Blaster on average. I mean, they're all good. Patron can definitely be pretty nuts, but I don't know. I think having the Hyper Blaster sometimes just to stabilize is good. I feel like this is my favorite of these cards on average. The Patron, we have plenty of threat generation. Blade, I don't really want to be using a blade to hit stuff a lot. I'd rather have the Hyper Blaster. SI is garbage. This is okay. This is not okay. I mean, these are fine. Kind of hate picking up this Death Rattle, but I also don't need the SI stuff, so okay. Golden Kobold should always be a golden card. I would like that flavor. Yeah, that sounds fun. I love little fun little gags and stuff in games like that. Sign me up, dude. Yeah, guys, there's Hearthstone stuff being announced tomorrow, apparently. I saw like Tyler T's reveal as PC Gamer. I think it's gonna be Battleground stuff. We're due for the big Battlegrounds patch.
Trying to ruin
Oh my god, dude, turn 1 Kobold again. Yeah. All right, let's keep it. And this is a fine hand to throw away. The Swindle, I guess, could be kind of nice to draw later since it's card draw. So maybe we'll put that back. I will be sad if I get like a Hyper Blast or something instead. But oh, that's totally fine to throw away. Okay. Now, last time we got a really good Kobold hand for the Emerald Goggles. We could get like a 10 drop in this spot and regret this Kobolds. But I think we can often play off the top and play off our hero power enough that it won't be a huge downside if we do whiff on the cost of the legendaries in hand here. So we'll still try. Dude, this is all we're seeing now is this Relic Demon Hunter. This sucks. That this deck got popular enough in the last few days to be 3 of our 5 games so far. That's lame. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's not too expensive at least. Hit yourself. Nice! I was afraid my minion was dead. That's really good though. Free 5 damage. I'll take that. Ulgra's kind of cool. Ivory's not bad at all. And Watley is probably going to have some value, right? We have Edwin's a pirate. That's probably it. We have some other pirates too, I think. But oh, Graveyard's pretty chill. Yeah. If I hit a cheap enough minion, does it... I guess Echo cards can't be reduced below 1 any longer though, right? That's the new rule for Echo. I don't know if that applies that way though, or if this might still stack over the top. I don't know. Either way, we're not gonna mana to explore it, but oh my god, Talon's gross. Reborn Talon's so annoying. Ugh. God, that's annoying. Oh, you hate pushing through. This is so much stuff to push through. How does this, I mean, how is this gonna work? I don't know. I just really, really, really hate that. This Talon is just gross. I actually really want to protect the Glinda as much as I can, so I'm gonna not attack and give the Talon 2 swings here. Maybe buys me a turn with Glinda later, I don't know. So if I top decked an Arubian Peddler right now, could I just play a bunch of infinite 0 mana Peddlers this turn? You know what I mean? Or if I get a 1-drop here, is it gonna go to 0 and let me play it infinitely? You know what I mean? Is that worth trying? Is another question, I guess. Can I just play? It shouldn't, because Sticky Fingers is less than 1, right? So it should only be 1 mana. But I guess even just playing 3 1-drops is pretty good for our graveyard right now. It should always be 1. Yeah, it is. Okay. But again, that's fine. We'll just play 3 of these and graveyard. That's totally chill. Yeah, again, I think I kind of have to wait. I need cleaner hits. It sucks, but I just don't want the Glinda getting attacked sooner than it has to, right? Could get a good Olgra next turn, potentially trade in some Secret Keepers for you know, these Talon hits finally. We got some pretty good trades finally into the Divine Shield stuff, I think. Rag certainly makes sense unless I get another cheap top deck. I think, I don't know what it would be, but there's some options. Yeah, Echo can't be 0 in normal Hearthstone, but that's what we're saying. But I don't know if things like, you know, the treasures apply over the top of that or not. I think they probably don't, because, you know, it was the same sort of effects in regular Hearthstone, but sometimes these onboard auras, you know, who knows? It's Duels, right? It's one of those where it's like, who knows? Is this just infinite? Do I just have infinite 0 mana versions of these? Is it minions? Oh, it's only minions. Oh, never mind. I'm dumb. Only minions. Still though, this is interesting. Oh my god, dude. I don't know. Yeah, it went to 1. Yeah, it's bottomed at 1. Yeah, okay. Shoot, I don't know if I should have played this then, actually. Well, it's fine to play it. It's okay. We're doing all right. Indeed, bottomed at 1. Hit the peasant! It dealt 4 damage to this. Did it deal 3 to this? 3 to the grow. I took 7, 9, 10 damage before they took 3. I mean, I did have more minions to be fair, but come on. 1 peasant hit. Give me a break. Exit pursued by a bear, dude. Thanks for the gifted sub. Grats to Quantum Nuke Cola, man. That's really nice. Yeah, Neo Peasant indeed. This is the Matrix for sure. I've kind of been wasting my goggles buffs by playing off the right with this Glinda, but if this lives, right, the potential is insane. I don't have combos though right now. Also, Glinda may just mess that up. I'm probably just better off playing this normally in that case, right? Seems like they're just playing a bunch of Cthulhu cards here. Oh, dude, don't tell me he's gonna kill stuff because of the... Okay, 7, 12, 14. I actually don't have lethal, of course, because... Oh. Oh. This is gonna be cheap, right? Dude, what? What an insane top deck. Oh my god, that is crazy. Glinda plus Peddler, it's OP. That is actually insane. Normally I'd take Hitchman because it's free, right? It's a free draw, but actually Hitchman's not great usually with goggles because you kind of end up playing it for 1 mana when it's like a 3/3 or something. I mean, it's still free, I guess. I feel like my Apocalypse could be really nice though. Just getting us some reload off the top deck. Great for like Edwin and stuff. Yeah, let's just do that. No thank you. This deck's fun, dude. This deck's fun. I feel like... this, if we'd gotten a better start, this could be a pretty cool deck. Dude, we got Kobold in the opener again. I do kind of want to play Hyper Blaster first, though. So which order are these in? If Hyper Blaster's further left, I'm going to be happier. Oh, it's not. Dang, do I wait until... Yeah, I think I want to get the Hyper Blaster out. I mean, this is more of a spell-based priest, though, to be fair. I don't know. We can make a decision at least. Let's see what gets in these 2 spots and then make a decision from there, I guess. Yeah, maybe we'll just get like a Scabs and just go to town. Door Zola. Okay. And Door is definitely not super bad. You can Coin Blaster on 2 into Kobold on 3. But it's just at this stage, right, even though they're a spell-based deck, most people typically have minions by now that they're playing and running just because they've gotten buckets, right? So is the Hyper Blaster worth it in that scenario, I wonder? I don't know, actually. I'm not as convinced, honestly. I think I might still Kobold. It's a pretty naturally good turn 2. Well, let's see if they play a minion here or not, right? That's data point number 1. It's probably not scary if they do. They've got Orb, so I never remember how these work. This is reducing costs, and this is getting them extras. So a lot of heavily discounted resources, basically. There's a Draka as well. I think we're still gonna go Kobold. You can just play Zola this turn, maybe. Oh, okay. Firefly keeps a card in hand for the Kobold too. Let's just do this. Let's see again what happens. I'll make another decision next turn, right? Just taking my time here a little bit, but I don't think we need to go like super smorky. We basically need like a big mid-game swing, which the Kobold should provide. Yeah, let's go Kobold in this case. I know that at this point the Hyper Blaster is kind of free to play, but I mean, they haven't done anything. Why aren't they doing anything? Maybe they're not doing anything because they have minions? Okay, screw it. I'm gonna take one more green turn. It's hard to throw away a treasure, right? It's just really hard to throw away a treasure. This makes me feel a lot safer. So much safer. Basically, I'm shutting down half of all game plans. Now, again, we think they're more... Oh! Immediately... Oh, not rewarded. I was gonna say immediately rewarded, but that's a really tough minion to deal with, unfortunately. So, we might as well Zola since it becomes... a free card, basically. Coin is also a free card, basically. Thank you, Coin. Oh, Cookie. Oh, Cookie's risky, though. Oh, man. Maybe I should hero powered first, too, huh? Whoops. Ignore that. You didn't see it. I wanted a one-drop, so I had to play. Don't worry about it. That's all. That's all. So, Tyrantus Temperus, Dino Tamer Bran is unlikely to work. You have 2 Swindle, 2 World Kick, but not crazy. Toshli. Oh, Krasenov's pretty sick with this weapon up. Thraxian's dead, but he's just a 5/5. That's not bad. I mean, am I going to play the Cookie at some point anyway? Because I just really need these discounts, right? Maybe if I get one swing in with a weapon, I just don't care anymore, right? We just want the efficiency instead. That's going to make me really regret equipping this weapon, though, isn't it? Really gonna make me regret the weapon. Penance trade, that's not too bad. Hit the 2/2. Hit the 2/2. Okay. I mean, there's a chance it doesn't die right away, right? Like, might be okay. We're gonna do it anyway. Just need to get stuff moving, right? This is the super high pressure output. I think adding, 11 points worth of stuff to the board is well worth any risk to the weapon. Frankly, there's an argument that the Cookie weapon might be even better anyway. It might be even better. Oh, shoot. That's good. Okay. Dang, dude. All right, Katharina. Recruit a beast. I mean, we don't have any of those, right? So that sucks. There's no way, right? This can't be good enough. I guess I'm gonna start with an Edwin here, but I'm sort of unhappy about all of it. I don't know. Maybe this is still good. This is 5 mana though. That's pretty pricey. This turn feels pretty bad. Ugh. This is the second time we've hit the initiate here. It's kind of amusing how often that's happening. All right, so we got two swings out of our good boy, the Hyper Blaster. I killed a 4/1 and a 1/1. It was basically a Light's Justice. Did save me a little life, I guess, technically. Save me 5 life. That might matter, but not exactly the high roll we were looking for, I don't think. Not exactly a home run. Well, that's scary. Colossal here is pretty brutally bad, usually. Especially once they kill the Cookie, right? They might have been waiting to use this, though, because the Hyper Blaster was up. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they had to get the spells out, too. I'm not sure. Soul Mirror is really tough, though. Really tough. Oh, I did trade backwards. You're right. I could have denied the 2 healing. I forgot. Did it matter? Might have mattered. Oh, they went Tidestone instead. Wow, not taking a Colossal this turn. Going for card draw instead. I wonder what they're looking for specifically. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Wow, that really surprises me a lot. So we do have a lifesteal weapon now. That's good against their hero power in general. I don't know how useful we find all this to be right now, but... Oh, Apocalypse kind of spooky. Dude, there is a part of me that wants to rip this. I don't think this is probably the turn for it, but I don't want to do, if I'm gonna ever play this, I don't want to do it too late. So I don't know, man. Maybe we just do this. It's really scary giving them cards, but I think it's okay. Just the biggest board I can make right now. Is this +1? Yeah. I mean, the oil rig's pretty good here. Maybe we wait on the Katharina. Looks like an accident to me. What am I even looking for here? I don't even know. Peddler Whirl Kick is pretty dang good. I guess we're looking for that. Okay. All right, I don't know. So Peddler Whirl Kick Ringleader kicks off a chain of potentially a crazy turn. I mean, it's a little bit board space restricted. Oh god, dang it. I gave them mana and a dude. Don't get a Peddler, please, God. Don't get the Peddler. Oh man, I don't know what they have to generate value, but don't get the Peddler, please. Please, please. Another Shadow or Death. That's kind of wild. Or maybe that was off the doorways. Huh? I didn't actually notice where the other one came from. Probably not that wild. So we're really looking for like super cheap combo cards, right? A hyper, you're kidding me! It's coming back to haunt us, dude. That definitely needs to die. You know, they did a lot that turn, but I can't really say that it was like impressive, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay. These guys are actually kind of lame because they take up too much board space, right? I don't really like this. I want spells specifically. Yeah, that ended a little soft there. I mean, still a pretty good turn in the scheme of things, right? But not the absolute like crazy bonkers high rolls we were looking for, I don't think. We could have maybe created a couple more chains if we'd been lucky. Right. I don't know if hero powering here is better or buffing this, but you can literally see this trade on board, right? So I was like, well, let's try. You never know, maybe it'll stick. It could be worth it, right? Yeah, sabotaging the weapon's insane. Sabotaging the minion's insane. Like it was a great turn. Like I said, we can't complain. Can't complain too much. Must have some kind of like Holy Nova effect or something here. Maybe just a single target. Oh, freeze all other minions. Okay, that's kind of cool. My dudes are alive though? My dudes are not alive though. Okay, sure. I mean, do I just make a giant freaking Tyrantus here? Like, what's the big... Oh, Brand's active! Oh my god! Okay. Deal. Let's go, dude. That's exciting. Bran is up. The odds of another freeze are so hilariously small, but I guess let's just grab a card for now. It's free. Dude, let's go Bran. Screw Tyrantus. I want 9 right now. I mean, it would have discounted off this. I don't know. This may have been better. There's no way they have another freeze. It was just so... Well, actually, did they discover that one? Maybe they literally have that card again. I'm not paying attention close enough to the doorways. Did they discover that, or was that randomly generated? Who knows? I'll never know. So hopefully we have a lethal setup here. If not, a little healing is always welcome. This deck can, you know... Okay, that's a lot of stuff, for instance. I mean, is this just... What is this? 5, 7... 11, 13. I need even more now. Wow, snipes. Divine Hymn, I need even more now. Divine Hymn again, I need even more. Certainly not a lethal. We can trade at least into quite a few of these on board right now, though. That's kind of nice, I guess. It's weird. I need to play stuff to combo, but also I need board space, so it's a little bit weird. Can I get just an AoE here? AoE, please. Not an AoE, but a really nice Drakefire amulet, potentially. Do I have board space, though? No. See, I told you I needed board space. Do I take a reroll then on Glyph, I guess? Guess so, but I don't love it. Yeah, see, this is just not that interesting. This does give me extra, extra healing. So that's something, I guess. But this turn feels so bad to me, man. I don't know, guys. This feels really weak. Oh, Broom would have been sick. Do I need to use this now? I might as well. I don't know. This did not feel like a powerful turn, right? Just did not feel good. I just didn't hit on the Wand Thief at all. It was just a terrible... No way. Oh my god. Created by Open the Doorways. How did he discover the brand? Oh, from my hand. Wow. So he has another one. He has another one in hand. Is what you're telling me? This bro has another one in hand. Hey, Exit Pursuit. He didn't play one already, right? Oh my god, dude. Where do I even start on this turn? This is 6/6. I don't even know what to do here. I feel so helpless. I don't even know what to do. This turn feels so bad. I regret everything. Feels like wasting the 6/6 is just not right. But I also want to be efficient, you know?
Almost out of time.
This is our town,
This can't have been right. I mean, I'm pretty much always dead, right? And I don't have a lethal counter push set up, do I? No, I only have 17 set up. See, this doesn't win the game because now they just do it again and they only need 2 spells to kill me and I have no way to kill them in the backswing, right? I just don't, I don't think I can win from here. Because, I mean, literally just any 2 spells, right? Any 2 spells. Oh. Hold up. Yeah, I might need the mana. I don't know. Oh! Okay.
Give me a quest.
Okay. Okay. This is a win condition suddenly, right? I could buff this enough maybe to win. 10, 15. Oh my god. Okay. That's not good because I need more time. No! No! Dang it. Dude, that freaking discover of the brand. God, that deck is so cool, dude. I really, really enjoyed that run. I want to try that again. I really want to try that again. Green Fire, thanks for the Prime sub. Josho, I saw you did pick a terrible time, by the way. Exit Pursued by Bear, thanks for the gifted sub and now the tier 1 sub as well. Wow, dude. That's really nice. Exit, thank you. Green Fire, thank you. Yeah, he had no duplicates too, which was lucky, yeah. Okay, let's see. Where did that card review thing go? Let's see. Custom card review. custom card review with Joshua. Joshua, I'm gonna raise the price of this, by the way. No hate to you, but hey, the Death Knight theory cards. This is fun. Okay. Shadowbringer Liadrin, 10 mana, 8/4 custom Death Knight card. Summon a copy of every different reborn minion that died this game. Add to your hand any that can't fit. Okay, so kind of a Kel'Thuzad effect, but reborn. That makes sense to me. That's cool. A lot like Kel'Thuzad. Makes sense adding to hand instead of blowing them up. Stubborn General Rush Reborn, 8/4. Okay, so big trader. That seems like it could be a base minion for Death Knight, sure. And the Pain Countess, a 2 mana 1/3. First time you play minion Reborn, destroy it and restore health to your hero equal to the minion's health. This probably needs to be. Is this like supposed to be a battle cry like the next time, or does this have to be on board? I guess. Okay. I like the idea of Reborn being part of the main keyword for Death Knight for sure. Good art for Pain Countess. Yeah. Can see some of you would like that. Yeah, I think they're all actually pretty cool art. Yeah, I like it, Joshua. This one seems a little wordy, and I'm not totally sold on it. I guess if I had a thought, it just seems like the wording. I don't know how to tighten it up or something. There's just a lot going. It seems like kind of a complex effect, maybe. Shouldn't it just say like? Oh, you only want it to be the first time. You want a ton of healing, so you can't say after. I mean, I don't know. Like, can you look at like Kael'thas's wording and maybe borrow from that? Because this just feels, I don't know, something about it feels wordy. I would say like after your first reborn minion is played, each turn. I don't know. There's just a lot going on here. Just, I bet there's a way to tighten this up. I don't know what it is. It just seems. I don't know if it's because the effect is too complex or what, but it just reads like a mouthful. I don't know what it is. Yeah, Reborn could be the card effect that comes back. Yeah. I don't know. It's probably nothing wrong with it. It's just for a 2-drop, it is an epic. I like the cleanliness of these designs. These feel tidier to me. This probably needs to be a period, which you know, but yeah, maybe the Rogue Death Rattle card has similar wording. That could be an inspiration point. What does that one look like? Is it the same wording? Oh, that's a battle cry though. Yeah, not really. This is the same. Anyway, I'm excited to see cool Death Knight custom cards for sure. I want to do... Did I already do a Death Knight custom card? I think I already did, right? Isn't that the next batch of custom cards? Aren't they going to be Death Knight custom cards? I think so.
I always get picked.
Okay. Apparently you need Vandar to do the crazy Demon Hunter thing we were talking about, so I don't think we'll do that. We could do a Darius Crowley... I honestly really wanted to do the Rogue again. I felt like that was a really fun Rogue build. Could you guys remind me to go back to that Rogue build? At some point or another. Dude Paladin again? If we do try for Dude Paladin one more time, which I don't hate, I think we're gonna dodge Death Rattles altogether. Although I don't know, man, you just need, or alternatively, we're gonna really lean into Death Rattles, right? I kind of teased that last time, but we didn't really do it. Like this, like maybe this is really all the dude stuff that we put in, and we just put in a lot of Death Rattle minions on top of this. I think maybe we were going too hard into dudes and not hard enough into Death Rattles, right? I mean, you do want the 4-drop spell though, I'm pretty sure, and you do want Buffet Big, and I'm sure. Okay, so we're just gonna take only the high-powered cards, only the high-powered dude cards, and you definitely want the 3-drop. But that's it. That's it. No more dude cards. Are there any other really good dude cards that I have to have? Promotion. See, this is the bait though. Like we're, we're already falling for the bait. Mustard, day at the fair. I just want, because every time we do this, we get mummy, right? We get mummy every time. And if we're gonna get mummy all the time, I want to make sure I have good death rattles. So I think I can build like an aggro kind of death rattly aggro deck and just use the dudes as like a long-term out. You know, we have make a 3/3 every turn, add a 3/3 to hand every turn. Use that as sort of our backup plan while still pushing, I think, an aggressive kind of front to the deck. I don't think Quest will be worth it. I think it'll be too hard to get enough card draw in this deck for Quest. I think I just want good death rattles. Really, I think that's it. Good tempo death rattles. We could do a Denathrius actually. Yeah, Denathrius might be a good payoff. I have this feeling that Denathrius is not going to be in the opening hand enough for that. I don't know if that's going to feel great, but it's probably okay. Was GVG's meta so focused on death rattles they had to print cards to specifically counter death rattle? Sort of. It was Naxxramis's, which this came after Naxxramas. So this was like a late reactionary death rattle tech card. And because like Undertaker Hunter was everywhere and it was insanely good. So sort of, yeah, sort of. Okay, so our kind of like token follow-ups here don't really, you know, like we don't buff. We don't have a bloodlust, you know, for instance. We could have something like cannibalism though, so I think sticky body death rattles are gonna be best. What about an Undertaker? Speaking of the Undertaker. So I think Haunted Creeper, right? I think anything that has a lot of bodies left behind. And probably we can go a little higher cost maybe. I think 3 drops are good. Reef Walker maybe. What do you guys think? Like what's next here? Oh, we could do a Talon. Yeah, I'm cool with Talon for the Denathrius. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's about as high curve as I want to go to, so Talon's good as like a 5 there. Oh, Egg Napper. Okay, sure. Egg Napper's not a bad idea. There is a Conviction, yeah. I mean, is that really the finisher that's worth it? 6 attack on turn 5. It's not bad. It's not bad. Anything else? There's like that weapon that does big follow-up damage, but it's really expensive. Do we have enough card draw? No. Salad's Pride is really it. I mean, we generate a lot of cards of hero power if needed, so I'm not super stressed about that, but... no, Knight I want specifically Men at Arms, so I don't want any other holy spell. Trying to specifically avoid any additional holy spells, so Conviction is bad in that regard. Let's look at the curve here. I think another 2-drop, and well, honestly, I need more 1-drops too. I don't know, this curve's too high right now. We gotta tweak this down a little, I think. There aren't a lot of 2-drop token death rattles where they make tokens, right? There's just not that many available. There's some aggro-y ones like the Kobold Sandtrooper, but nothing is making stuff. Lost Spirit plays towards the game plan, but it's weird. Yeah, 2-drop death rattles suck. A lot of 3s in this right now. I mean, we have hero power, so it's not like I have to have a turn 2 play, but let's think about 1s. This adds stuff to hand. Selfless Hero is, I mean, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, eggs are hard for us to use. I mean, if we got cannibalism, eggs would probably be really good, but yeah, you know, we don't know for sure we're gonna get cannibalism. So it's a really big commitment to take that. I'm gonna take an Undertaker, by God. Let's do it. Call to arms? Yeah, less good with mummy magic, really. Let's try it. I don't know. So this is a Stewart. It's kind of built around Stewart being a death rattle unit, right? And sous chef being a death rattle unit, and jailer being a death rattle unit. So it's a hybrid death dude deck. We've built a lot of dude decks that didn't really get there because we kept getting mummy magic, and you know, we couldn't kind of convert all the dude value off the mummy magic. So now what we've done is we've leaned hard into the mummy magic with a side of dudes as opposed to dudes with a side of death. And you know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen. We're gonna not get offered mummy magic. you know what'll happen. I know, we all know what happens here. We don't get mummy magic. All right, I like this. We can coin the Man-at-Arms on 3. I guess I need to look for a 2 in that case more reliably. Something like a Dry Gold Jailer. I mean, the sous chef might fill in that case. Could be okay, but Knight of Anointment's the worst draw. It's totally dead now that we kept Man-at-Arms. So this is probably a Rush Warrior base. Yep. Yeah, if we get Deathly Death, I'll be very, very sad. Oh, that's good to see. I don't know if this game will go that long, but if it does, that's our boy. Coin Man-at-Arms on 3. I will admit, currently, you know, we don't have like the Stand Against Darkness to really, really pay it off. There might be worlds where I'm better off playing just another Death Rattle minion. Let's see kind of where we're at. Is the sous chef dead? Do I have the, like, you know, do I have a buffet big in? Like, there's a few ways to kind of get more stuff going all at once.
These old bones just keep moving.
Okay, that unfortunately needs to die, and I can't kill it. Okay, I'm not gonna go Man-at-Arms just yet. I mean, I'm not gonna coin. I'm gonna coin a minion, I guess, is what I'm getting at here, to get more stats and play to react to this stuff better.
Job done.
Right. In other words, I think this is too greedy of a line. I need to go for tempo first and foremost. So trainer on 3, maybe Man-at-Arms on 4, but if I could find a stand or a buffet biggin, I'd rather just play those first and use the Man-at-Arms as a follow-up as opposed to a development. Okay. It's hoping for Divine Shield, of course. It's a little sad we still can't kill the idiot here. Kind of just gonna run away with the game, I think. Unfortunately for us. We could... Oh, Stewart's interesting. Okay. Like Stewart a little better than the trainer because I can really push the recruits out faster now. Like, I can go recruit plus Warhorse and force a taunt trade, maybe. So Bumper Car is the most annoying kind of wide super trade thing early. Hopefully they're gonna have a bit of a downturn. Duels feels too solved right now. Yeah, that's how I feel about it all the time. And sadly, there's another new deck we've encountered tonight a lot. The Relic Demon Hunter stuff. There's a few really high tier meta decks that just keep popping up over and over again, which I hate. Is the Genshin promo over? Well, we're done with the official streams, but I think you guys still have days to do the Genshin, if you want to redeem. Here, I popped it up for you. The goals are still open for a few days, so if you want to check out Paimon there. Okay. Yeah, so we've got the Stewart buff here, but man, this is just such an annoying shape board, right? Does nothing really. I think we're better off going with all the 1 health stuff a little bit here. If they're smart, though, I think they're just gonna go face, right? Like, I don't think they need to really respect this very hard. Because this is... Oh, I might just even dead. 6, 12, 14 right now. So no, not technically, but something like Rokara would make my life pretty miserable. Put me to 15, really resolve the board easily. Oh, that's certainly lethal. Savage Roar. That'll do it too. Jeez, Zeph. Stacking up the Crab Rider you're in love. Okay. Huh. Well, Flora's Lava is definitely, a bit of an aggro play, but unfortunately, a couple of my minions just die. The Sous Chef dies, the Knight dies, the Egg Napper dies, the Piggyback dies, the Salad's Pride dies. Why did it give me Flora's Lava with so many 1-health minions? I think we gotta go book. I think it's too risky. Too many things die. Yeah, all my dudes die pre-Man at Arms. Yeah, too many deaths, huh? Okay, this is a silver bucket. That's fine. We are still a little bit of a silver hand deck, so. Giga Chad. I mean, if you got Deathly Death, I guess there is, like, you could do something there with Deathly Death and killing off all your death rattles immediately, but seems really, really risky. Survival of the Fittest, first spell, calling it now. Okay, if you are correct, if Survival of the Fittest is the first spell off Book of Wonders, I will buy you a $20 Hearthstone pack bundle. I'll buy you 15 packs. Rounded tic-tac. It's gotta be the first Book of Wonders spell, Survival of the Fittest. If it isn't, you'll sub. Well, that's a great exchange for me, because I will be right a majority of the time. Okay, actually, this is a pretty nice opener, right? I think we'll do this. In that case, having another 3 actually is a good backup plan. We're a little bit more of the dude side of the deck in this case. It isn't even in the duels rotation. Shh, it is, but shh. It'd be funny if it wasn't. It is, though. It's Scholomance, right? I think. I need it to come after I play the Lost in the Jungle, though, so I get, some nice big dudes. Some 5/5s here. Call the Wild 3 times in a row. If it's Call the Wild 3 times in a row, I'll buy you $100 worth of packs. Like, come on. This became a Gamba string real fast. Can you get treasures? Not from Book of Wonders, no. Triple Call the Wild incoming. Regis is bankrupt. Imagine if it went 2 Call the Wild and then did. Oh, sorry. You guys are wrong. And I got screwed, so thank you. Oh my god. It's gonna discard the scrolls? How does that work? Okay, this still worked out pretty okay. Oh, Standing Darkness gone. It doesn't discard the scrolls, I guess. I don't know what just happened. There's a lot going on there. That's okay. I think the scrolls were drawn not off the thing, but off the cast one. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Rounded Tic Tac with 5 gifted subs, dude. Wow. Not only did I not have to buy you any packs, you bought me some. Grats to Nepata, Bidibom, Chopa Thingy, Van Strummer, and Pizza Rar. How delightful, thank you. Oh look, it's another Rush Warrior. Who could have guessed? Who could have ever dreamed? There'd be so many Rush Warriors. I love bumper cars so much. It's delightful. One of those instances where Warhorse Trainer doesn't really get better for a while. There is this, of course, but let's just get it down. Could make another one here too if I want, or 2 more actually. Probably a little better than any other play, right? What is Brazen Zealot from? What did this come from? Like, get something off the book? I don't even remember. My god. No idea. Okay, this doesn't die. That's nice. So Nathria's getting a little fed. Yeah, if we could keep this alive into turn 4, that would be really insane, right? Is 2 taunts enough for that? I don't know. Maybe. But if the stand comes up with this up, like, that's just nice, nice, nice. I love your YouTube videos. Oh, thanks, Alama, dude. That's nice.
My hand is full.
Okay. You sense sarcasm? Oh, yeah, I've talked about how much I hate bumper cars over and over again. I don't even like bumper cars in real life. I don't think it's a particularly pleasant experience. Just getting bumped around and it's like not fun. Oh my god, does it live? It lives, I think. Wow. The dudes are putting in work. Let's go. So we know they have 3 clears here. Can they do another 3 to clear this again? I mean, at this point, I don't really need it anymore. I don't have any dudes left, so. I mean, I can make dudes, I guess, but. Be nice if just a couple dudes live for the balloon merchant, though. That would be kind of pushing for some lethal setups and stuff. Oh, Zeph will definitely take care of the problem, though. What's he got at 3 mana, though? Fan of Knives, I guess? Next turn's a little light, right? It's not really that good. A Whirlwind's cheaper? Sure. Oh. How do I deal with the Prospector's Caravan? Gross. Well, we definitely don't need Talon. Balloon Merchant's kind of stranded. Stewart, honestly, pretty light return on value at this stage. I think we just go for Devouring instead, right? I don't know, though. We just suddenly got kind of behind, right? I'm not in love with our position any longer, and Denathrius feels like he's a lifetime away. You know, they just got crazy hand buffs on multiple rush minions. I think we're gonna lose again. Sadly, and just get cleared too easily. Yikes, more hand buffs, gross. I just don't think we're getting to the Nathrius, guys. Book of Wonders can always save me, I guess, to be fair. You know, that could make the difference. Poisonous. Oh, it's sad anyway. Divine Shield, I mean. I can't even draw the Book of Wonders, man. It's really frustrating. Don't I have like 8 in the deck or something left? Maybe we had like 3 or 4, I don't really remember, but there's probably like 6 or 7 in the deck. 5 at least, right? At least 5 in the deck. Well, how many minis do I have? We have 5. Yes, there's 6 in the deck. Yeah. Give me 1, please. This thins the deck even more again. It'll be a... Not Denathrius. No, why do you have Theater? You're so greedy. You're so greedy. You get 2 of everything. I mean, this, like, oh, dude, this hero power is so gross compared to ours. Oh, okay. Denathrius survives, all right. Okay. That's not that scary, I guess. I mean, it's all getting very scary very soon. That's an enormous hand. Please clear the board. Please clear the board. Oh my god, I missed again. It's the whole deck. It's all that's left. I guess I gotta kill the biggest stuff, right? Like, yes, this is giving them more and more value. This is giving them more and more value. I mean, I guess in theory this is almost as big and gives them so much additional value. I mean, maybe this is a little better technically, right? This does actually draw 2 minions if it dies. That basically not quite guarantees, but incredibly increases the odds of me hitting a scroll to save the day, right? Can 5 straight scrolls, you know, win the game maybe? Or at least buy me time into Denathrius, I guess, is another option. How is this not active yet, by the way? My god, I guess I drew it pretty recently, but still. Okay, baby. 5 scrolls, baby. Yeah, I do actually technically have a chance to hit the single haunted creeper here instead of a scroll, in which case I will rage quit. I will be done for the day. But you know. Dude. They are literally the 6 bottom cards in my deck. Actually unbelievable. Actually literally insane.
Safe and sound.
Who said it? Did somebody say I wasn't gonna get it? Hey, how cat of dog? Thanks for the year. Who said? Who said? Did somebody say I wasn't gonna get it? Because I'm in the mood to ban somebody. I'm in the mood to ban somebody. Watch as no scrolls are drawn again. Okay, Z-Bins says. Z-Bins says. I don't have a way to pull this up on screen, I guess. He says, watch as no scrolls are drawn again. That's from Z-Bins. Here's how I do it. Okay. Watch as no scrolls are drawn again from Z-Bins. Right? Well, I've got to. I don't know how to ban you, but your new name is Z-Bans. Because you're out of here. You're gone. You're done. Get out of here. No, I'm not really gonna ban him, guys. Don't worry. Unban. Chills, thanks for the prime sub. Okay, Militia Horn's pretty cool. I think we might need the defensive utility of forced taunts. It seemed to be pretty important last time. Okay, do I take this life gain death rattle even though I want to be the aggro deck? My god. This is a little bit more of an aggro death rattle, I guess. Really wish we'd gotten cannibalism though. I don't want to be that. I just don't want to be that. Cassius back, says Z-Bands. If I don't win this game and I don't get mummy magic, I'm gonna be so mad. But also kind of relieved because I want to play that rogue again. That seemed really fun. All right, I don't know. I don't really feel like one health minions. God, I really don't feel like I'm much of a Silverhand Recruit deck right now. I feel like I'm, especially against this hero power, I think I'm more of a Death Rattle deck. God, I can't wait to just give him 25 pings. Just give me an 8/8 like right off the bat here, man. Just give me an 8/8 right off the bat. Come on. Just give me the 8/8. I need an 8/8 to help here. It's only fair that I get like 3 straight Convoke the Spirits into a monster board. It's only fair. It's not fair to Jan Fook up there, but it's fair to me. It's fair to me. Unwoopulous, thanks to the prime sub, dude. Oh, unscrupulous. I don't know how to read. Thanks to the prime sub, dude. How's the night going, Regis? Well, I had 6 Scrolls of Wonder literally in the bottom 6 cards of my deck, so I'll let you deduce the answer to that question. Oh! Well, that's going to be gone by the time it matters, so I don't really get a window there. Sadly. Hey, Matt in a hat, man. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the kind words. I mean, this is a nice way to buff. The Man-at-Arms could be too, I guess. Maybe I should have kept that Knight of Anointment and tried to go for 3/3s this game, right? Just to get around hero power. I love, by the way, that he's got more Silverhand Recruits than I do in this game. He's doing a better job being a Silverhand Recruit deck. Okay, he's gonna kill both. Oh, thank God it lives. Nice. This is a really good turn 4 play, right? I think it's even worth the trainer on 3 into this on 4. just to get a big crazy board potential. I mean, this is also good, but just feeds hero power, so this feels better, right? This might be a little stranger to Men at Arms. There's always the chance they whiff, but it's such a small chance that it... only in desperation do I think I'd ever do that. Wow, snipes, dude. Wait, this is still not infused. Oh my god. Wait, how is that possible? Oh, it's infused 3, not 2. Oh god, of course. Okay. I mean, maybe something comes out of this alive, right? Like, it's like I don't have any play is the problem, right? Like, this basically feeds almost as much. It's 2/1s. This plus hero power, I mean, it's 1/1, I guess, on the board instead. I just don't know when I'm gonna get that Men at Arms, right? So I just can't. I don't know how long I can wait. Oh god. Okay. I just don't know how long I can wait, right? I mean, this has a decent chance of whiffing, though, honestly. So this isn't a terrible play, and they might want to spend mana doing other things as well. So I think this sets up okay. Next turn, Militia Horn makes more sense. This makes the big end a little stickier too. Oh my god, these Zephyruses today, man. Zeph is owning me today. 3 mana Zeph doesn't have like Consecration or Holy Nova. What does it have? Oh, Fan of Knives with Robes of the Apprentice. Oh my god. Okay, scroll, please. Please. Okay, that's not bad. Now give me Wind Fury. Oh, I'll take it cool. Oh, baby. Okay, this just got interesting. This just got interesting. Man at Arms was a great draw. Now the Stand Against Darknesses are insane. This just got interesting. Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like Zephyrus is stronger than Reno. I don't know why Reno is blocked in deck construction. I too think Zephyrus would be far more utilized than Reno. Even in early games, I don't think Reno's a big problem, is it? Just the tempo broom for combo. Okay. Sure. We actually have Cold Case to heal a little bit here, which is good news. He's looking for the torch again to hit me for 7. What an absolute Chad. Just absolute Giga Chad plays here. Hopefully he didn't hit it, yeah. So this is gonna be hero power instead, maybe? Secret, huh? That definitely makes me a little nervous. Oh my god, dude, we discarded our life gain card. And I hit my own face. Dude. I'm so done. I think I need to play this to play around. Well, no, there's nothing here that risky, right? Sticky situation, I guess, a little risky, but I don't really have a choice. I need to get a board big enough to win. This kind of is, but more susceptible to trades and stuff. Double cross probably kills me now, usually, right? Because God knows we took 4 damage and lost 4 life. That was an 8 health swing out of nowhere. Never seen you have this bad luck with scrolls. Yeah, man. I'm waiting on that survival of the fittest still, by the way. Where was that? Okay, cool. Are they actually gonna have to play for hero power here at all? They only have 3, so maybe? I mean, only 3 visible. I don't know what they have in hand, right? That's probably an evasion though, right? So I don't think we got a chance. The Nathrius is too far gone. I don't have any way to eat a secret. I can't even trade in a minion. Literally does nothing. I mean, I can make taunts in case they don't have That direct damage spell or a hero power snipe, right? Pretty sure this is going to be evasion though, right? Is there anything that kills me here from hitting him? It doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I have to, so. Yep, there's the evasion. Okay. Well, we're down to bad luck and top decks here. I don't know, man. I don't know. This run. Oh, God. That might be guaranteed to hit for all we know. Probably not, but. Oh, God. Gotta be daddy. Snap grab that one. Oh, my God. He just gets 25 rolls at lethal. You're kidding me. Are you joking, dude? That only is one new card. That's actually usually not too bad unless it's exactly that card, right? Oh my God. I hate. Heal me, please. Can't even outcast, bro. Like, I could predation one of these and then sous chef and then glide. It's less total cards, but they get an extra set of cards, right? But I could also get scrolls, but I gotta spend mana on the scrolls. No, you don't, because you draw. Maybe I don't want to shuffle them, but I want to draw for scrolls, right? I don't think I want to shuffle them. Let's just try to find some scrolls, maybe. I don't know. Some kind of healing is probably very important. I hope I don't lose my... Dude, this game, dude. Storm Strike doesn't help. Okay. GG. There's no way I'm alive another turn through all this, right? There's just zero chance. Dude, that Pyroblast, I was certain. I was certain it was going right for my face, and it even went in a straight line, right? It didn't veer off. It was going straight, and I was like, oh, I know. This is how it ends, isn't it? Oh, dude, I hate this deck so much. I honestly hate every meta duels deck right now, but this one's particularly frustrating. Particularly frustrating. Did they not have that last turn, by the way? Like, that looked like it was in hands. They just trolling now, dude? Makes me kind of annoyed. I like want to win now, but I can't, so. I'll let them play it out, whatever. I don't care. Alright. Wow. Oh, that's lame. You're gonna troll, but you can't even commit to the bit? Oh. Come on. If you're gonna BM, at least commit to the bit. I was gonna sit here and let you screw around for 20 minutes. That's really sad. You gotta commit to the bit. You're not a good troll at all. Bad troll is bad. Weak effort. 2 out of 10 troll. Not even good. How disappointing. Guys, I don't know if I can do another duels run, man. I want to. It's fun tonight. I'm having fun even though we're losing, but why do I have that? I didn't have that earlier. What just happened? We didn't open our packs earlier. Yeah, that was the worst scrolls run we've ever had by far. They were terrible. Both hard to find and not useful, right? Just absolute garbage. I won't give up on scrolls though. I still dream. I guess it was this maybe? I have not been redeeming any of this stuff. Oh my god. Oh, I'm not that high anyway though. Okay. That helps. Promote a silver-handed recruit to 10 or more. Nice. Why is Duels still in beta? I don't know. It needs more work, I think is the answer to that question. All right, let's yes, we're going back to Miracle Rogue, baby. This seemed really fun. I really, really liked this deck a lot. I cannot wait to do this again. Okay, so World Kickmaster. Well, you guys gotta help me rebuild this, what we had before, right? I don't remember exactly what we had, but I honestly think the list was pretty good. It felt like a pretty good list to me. I think we had Brain Freeze, right? I don't know if Brain Freeze was actually good, though, in hindsight. Seemed like we only played Priest last time, though, which wouldn't have given us a good read on it, necessarily. Yeah, we had Scabs. Yeah, good call there. We had Location and Draka, which honestly didn't feel that useful, but we also didn't get deep enough into the run probably to fully explore those, right? Sinstone. Oh, we had this guy right here. Sinstone. We had Reconnaissance. Yeah, we could maybe... Scab's hero card is definitely intriguing. I'm also thinking about Tinwu. Like, we liked the Zola a lot, but why did we run Zola over Tinwu? Isn't Tinwu just a better version of Zola? No, it's not, because Zola is a copy and Tinwu is a return. No, it's not better. Never mind, it's not better. Shadow Step's in there, yeah. No, Field Contact, we don't really need to draw from the deck so much. It's more about generating stuff in hand, so Field Contact doesn't really facilitate that very well. This definitely looks pretty close to what we had. We're definitely missing a card, at least. What was it? Oh, Door of Shadows. Door of Shadows is really good. I think I'm going to cut the Brain Freeze, maybe. I don't know if Scabs is the right addition. Scabs number 2. I mean, in theory, I like having a Scabs as a big reset button in Duels. You know, the discount can be useful for our turns later. I think in theory, that's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I like this. Let's try it, I say. Let's try it. You know, we have a lot of value gap fills with the hero power, so don't worry too much about value. But Edwin and some of our generation take care of it too. Good luck. Oh, thanks. Who wrote that? Who said that? Wow, Ranma with 100 bits says good luck. Thank you, Ranma. I'm gonna need it. We're definitely gonna need some luck. Okay, no coin, unfortunately. I think coin is very, very cool for us. I think here we look for Reconnaissance, we look for Graveyard, we look for Foxy Fraud should be interesting. We probably want a Bone Spike. We want a... I don't think we're ready for World Kick just yet, but... Oh, it's not a bad unit. That plus Reconnaissance could be cool. We Sinstone on 2, Intrepid, Reconnaissance on 3. Do we need to be faster than that? I mean, it helps, but let's try not to get too crazy yet. Gotta remember, I don't have the Sticky Fingers discount anymore, so I need to readjust how my brain is working on the math here. But hey, Slurp Nasty, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. Break a leg, preferably your opponent's. No, I could never break Sir Fiddly's legs, dude. He's too cute. How dare you suggest such monstrous activity? His bug, though? Maybe his bug. I could do that. Primal Fin is actually pretty low tempo. That's good news. No, like, crazy health buffs or scary stuff just yet. Wish these were combo cards, right? But they're not. Grand Mummy is definitely the fastest onboard play here. Do I ever do anything with like a Shadow Step just to get a bigger Sinstone? I think a 3/3 is gonna have to be big enough for now. I think I'll need better plays later. This isn't really too bad at trading into the board currently. Obviously, you know, follow-ups can change that, but just glad this isn't the Divine Shield Wind Fury one. That would be a lot harder to work against the Tidecaller, probably. Okay, they're committing face quite a bit. Oh, Flurgle. Whoa, okay, so we'll just be able to kill the Flurgle. That's not a problem. And in fact, I can probably kick off with a Shadow Step here to play some Scabs stuff. Oh, or even Foxy Fraud too, I guess.
Care to make a wager, friend?
Is this worth it though? What am I playing? A World Kick Master? Into a... I mean, I get a 3/3. That's cool, and I can play a World Kick, but why? You know what I mean? Like, am I really achieving anything here? Because Shadow Step eats the next... Maybe I needed a Shadow Step and then play Scabs, huh? Yeah, I think that was the answer. But I did not do that, so... Pretend you didn't see it. I forgot to attack face. Oh my god. dude, this deck... No, this deck melts my brain. I forgot to attack face. Oh god. Okay, just you didn't see any of that, okay? I tempoed at 1-2. It's fine. It's a really good play. You should be happy you saw it. I needed a Shadow Step. The Foxy... Or no, I really want to Shadow Step the Scabs, though. I don't know. Just pretend you didn't see that. Just ignore it. I don't know. Just figure it out, chat. I don't know. I don't know the answer, man. Wand Thief, huh? Tough luck.
Care to make a wager, friend?
This is gonna be a decent turn, I think, all things considered, right? Is this worth it? Maybe, yeah. It's gonna be a pretty big turn, right? So I think it's worth it. You know, you don't have to be perfect if your deck is good, right? That's my thought here. If your deck is good, you don't need to be perfect. Just play the deck. Hey, Spellwork, thanks to the Prime sub, man. It's really nice. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. Getting the buff is really nice because we can hit and then hit, right, and get a good little play here for lethal. Yeah. Okay, cool. Saved. I mean, you know, the Scab's turn wasn't like inherently wrong, as you saw. It worked out okay in the long run. Just didn't really, I don't know, it didn't materialize as well as I hoped. That's for sure. Okay, robes reduced cost by 1 for a drawn spell. That's pretty cool with Edwin. It's not great with Peddler and stuff because we're not drawing spells as often. It's cool with Door of Shadows and Edwin, basically. And Swindle, I guess, right? There's a few angles for robes. Grom's Arm Guard, we literally don't even have a weapon, so that doesn't feel great. Book of Wonders, I mean, it's Book of Wonders, right? Is it time for the redemption run in Book of Wonders? Let's think. It actually kind of messes up the Edwin sometimes, right? Because you draw the book and then you can't buff the Edwin. You lose the loop. Think. But I'm not that worried about Edwin, right? Does book do anything cool with the Ruby and Peddler? It does often generate some stuff. Okay, I don't know. I just want a redemption arc. We just had a terrible book run, so I want a good one now. Okay, plagiarize, I mean, it's a Peddler card, but not a great one. It's, secrets I don't really want to commit to. I mean, these are just really bad buckets. I sort of just like this aggro package because it's cheap combo enablers, but nothing here is good. I don't think I want to route us down a secret plan just for this single plagiarize, and it's like Sporkjoy is going to be bad most of the time. The SI7 cards just aren't that useful together. I guess we do this. I don't know. Really, really bad bucket there, though. It's funny. This run is going like last run we had the perfect passives and stuff. You know, we had a good bucket and passive roll, and we weren't winning as much. This run, I feel like we got off to a good start with that win, but we're not gonna get good buckets probably, right? Oh, coin is very nice though to see at least. Okay, that's good news. Shadows is pretty sick with Peddler later. This is obviously part of our pop off here. I mean, currently I don't have the support for this necessarily, but between coin and graveyard, you know, we'll do something cool. Worgen on 1, graveyard on 2. Something like, you know, coin Draka later. Probably not really on turn 3, but hopefully I just summon an 8/8 right now or something and we just win the game. That would be really chill. A free win from Book would be nice after last run where it stole 3 games from me. That's it's only fair, only fitting. I like Worgen hitting for 2 though. This is theoretically a fairly high damage output hand because this can go face reliably. Face, right? It's kind of a stealth build almost. Stealth weapon build here. Scroll? 8/8? 8/8? 8/8? Okay. Okay, those would have been so great later, Book. So great later, man. Up for another bet? No, I don't trust it anymore. It'll find the biggest way to screw me. Even if that means winning the game, I'll lose $100 somehow from buying you guys packs. It'll still screw me. I know how this goes. You got a hype Book up? Okay, Book, you're the best. I love you, Book of Wonders. You're gonna do such a great job. I believe in you. I know you've got this. Like, some people out there doubt you, but I know you're the strongest. You're the most reliable. You give me so many great outcomes, and you're wonderful, as your name might suggest. Just absolutely wonderful, Book of Wonders. I know you can do it. You've got this. I've never felt more confident about anything in my life. You got this, Book. You got this. You're gonna do something great for me, Book. You're gonna cast a Blessing of Kings on my Worgen Infiltrator, and it's gonna hit for 6, and we're gonna be so excited. You're not gonna Pyroblast me in the face, because you and I are teammates. We're allies. We believe in one another. I know we can do it. I didn't find you, Book. That's okay too. Just gonna play cards. All right, we're gonna trade this Drakefire Amulet into a Book, and it's gonna do great things for us. It's a Scabs. Okay, do we take the 3/3 here, or do we go for like a crazy pop-off turn next turn? It's not gonna be that crazy, really, is it? I mean, it could be pretty nice. I don't think the 3/3 does enough yet, but I could wait one more turn for the crazy pop-off turn and get the 3/3 now and like a 6/6 or something later, you know? Maybe we take it. I don't want to wait forever, Red. I don't want to feel like I have to wait forever. Because I don't. Next turn, you know, we can go like Coin, Scabs, Zola, Draka or something, right? And it's like pretty good, but it's not like insane. So if I can save a little bit of upside, maybe wait one more turn. Maybe try to find something else. Maybe infuse this door, gives me some plays, you know? Okay, that's really not too bad, right? I think we can live with that for sure. Door is infused. This could give me a scroll sometimes in hand, which is hard to use. I mean, okay, am I gonna make this play after all? What am I Zolaing? The Scabs? Or the Wand Thief, I bet. Probably the Wand Thief, right? So Coin, Scabs. This is free. This is 1 mana. I don't have any mana to do anything else. So I get 1, 2, 3. It's really not a big enough dagger, I don't think. No, I think we need to wait a turn. Let's start here then. Scroll? Pickpocket. Oh, interesting. All right, Wandering Monsters is a little better. Scroll, thank you. Shield Slam is not better, but I appreciate you trying. This is stranded, unfortunately.
Almost out of time.
mean, this is free right now, but I just don't really think it's that useful, is it? I'm gonna go here instead. Oh god, no, I have too many scrolls now. Oh, interesting. I don't know, doesn't matter. Burning cards. These are 5/5s now. Okay. All right, that was a little better. So 5/5 suddenly make the Scab's turn and the Necrolord Draka turn a lot more interesting for 1 mana. We can really build a crazy board out here, I think. So this is our big turn. We kind of hope they clear the 1/1s actually, so we can go Graveyard, Draka, maybe some 5/5s, right? This could be the Giga turn we've been waiting for. Really brave not to attack, by the way, until all the scrolls went off. Do I have any left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I still have some left. Man, it feels like I've cast a lot already, though. I didn't count any burned cards there.
For you and your geese.
Oh boy. What is this gonna be, I wonder? I need to trade in, but I also want some face damage. You know, maybe I'll get a Survival of the Fittest here off the top. Scroll Survival would be a dream. Sad that Rat Hunter wasn't a thing. I mean, it's the last time, right? It could be a thing. You never know. Wow. I love their deck, by the way. Cool Thief deck. So I have 4 damage. Can I get a Draka lethal here? I don't think so, right? Actually need... I mean... I don't know. Did they take a Baron Geddon or just a Deathwing? Geddon. Okay, good to know for later. I think we need to trade in at least a little here, right? Maybe even more than this. I don't really know what I'm doing this turn yet, so be mad at me if you want. I don't care. I already screwed up, so be mad at me. You should already be mad at me. I'm not playing the Draka like I meant to, so be mad at me. I don't care. It's fine. I can't coin, though. I messed up. I can do it next turn. It's all good. Maybe I still coin a Gone Fishing. How big is this? 5/5. I have 15, 20. So 7/7 worth it. Can I get a 7/7 Draka next turn? No, let's just do it now. It's fine. We're gonna pop off one more time next turn, right? That's the plan. Just you know, just ignore me. I needed a coin first so I can play the 1 mana Draka. Forgot. I'm gonna pretend it's about stretching out my resources, right? I don't want to overcommit, guys. You know, that big weapon hitting them in the face. Big overcommitment there. Like I said in the first run of this, you know, listen, I'm sure this deck has a lot of potential, but it's hard to play well. A lot of moving pieces, okay? I think we're fine, though. 2 mana is not enough, right? I mean, there's like Moonfires maybe or something, but who cares? Yeah, I'm trying to give Book a chance. That's right. Yeah, I talked up my friend the Book. I want him to do well, you know? Okay, Moonbeam plus Moonfires might chip away at more of this. I mean, that certainly could create a chain here. Still feel pretty good about it right now, though. Oh, another Moonbeam. Wow. Can they trade through into this 5/5? I'm sure with the 12 on board, though, we'll still be able to get there just fine. Seems more than sufficient. I mean, not a bad attempt, though, really, given what they had. Not a bad attempt at all. Oh, they're going to take damage from the Wandering Monster, though. Oh my god, dude, that just gave me lethal on board. Oh no, I feel terrible. It all went so well until the very end. Oh no. Poor guy. We had it anyway, of course, but I almost wish I had a chance to redeem myself there, honestly. Loyal. I kind of just like the Supercharge as a 0 mana activator, right? Seems really good. I just like 0 mana cards. Again, I don't think value is a big problem for us. This is good too for the same reason, right? 0 mana activators. I mean, in theory, these are a couple cheap cards, but I like this a lot. This is really, really nice. Shadow Steps are insane. Skulker's discounting cards are insane. Actually, Skulker's a card we probably could have had in the base list and not felt too bad about it. All right. Heavy armor or meek mastery? Probably depends on your deck, but meek mastery is generally pretty strong.
Lillian versus Darius.
Yeah, book 1 is that game, guys. The Wandering Monster. Think about it. Think about it. So good. No Genshin tonight. No, we're technically done with the sponsored Genshin streams. The goal timer is still running if you guys want to help me hit the goal or whatever, but technically done with the streams. I'm honestly probably gonna play some more though. Off stream, I mean. I was itching to play it today. All right, Gone Fishing's probably a really good enabler. I don't think we'll need scabs yet or anything. We just want good early minion stuff to do. Location, you know, double shadow step. My God, dude, we could have a monster turn. Imagine like Draka with, well, it's not actually that good with this. And maybe the scroll will give me a random weapon. Get some charges. Think we might just tempo this. It's bad against the cannon, I guess. Just get some resources in hand. Oh, interesting. Don't think we want to do that, but it's not like at the end of the world if we need to. If we need to play a 1 minute card. This hero power is great. It's fine, you know, but not like a long-term mandatory sort of thing. Clear the board. Give me an 8/8. Do something. Okay, not bad. Oh my God, Draka could be actually just insane next turn, right? I think we're gonna do this or Finley line, by the way. So coin Draka, I need to be able to shadow step something for that plan to work, right? So each of these is basically 2, 3, 5. I don't know. It doesn't really make the Draka a win condition yet, to be honest. Yeah, maybe we're still not quite in that amount of urgency. I'm gonna go ahead and sack my hero power though. I think that's okay. Some might be better, honestly, right? Like, sure. Steady shot. Mage is kind of good against all these bumper cards, but with the Draka pop-off potential, I think going face is probably going to be our win condition here. Oh, Rokara's so gross. Only I had a ping of some kind. Only there was some way to ping that. God, dude. Even a ping now is not good enough, right? So it doesn't really matter, but... Okay. I don't have anything to shadow step this turn, so... Unfortunately, that plan doesn't work. I guess we try to scroll through this now. I don't know. Cold Blood? Are you kidding me? I mean, I cannot win a race, right? If I go for like a crazy Draka Sinstone next turn. I'm even losing coins, so it doesn't even really work, right? I think I need to go for scroll. I just don't think that wins. Scroll. Dude, I cannot. Oh! Oh! Saved! I was getting ready to trash talk scroll and it's absolutely saved me. Oh, praise the heavens. Okay, this is a little more interesting now. I need this to turn into a Valish. Turn into Valish, please. Okay, that bailed us out hard, dude. Might give me a little more time here. Still don't really love bouncing the South Sea though, just to enable the Draka, right? It's really not that good. Foxy helped me at all in that regard. This isn't a combo card, so as soon as I commit this, I no longer have the coin Draka anymore. Can I wait though? Is the question. Is it too late to? I just need to start hitting face, right? I think I kind of have to start going. It's a shame I don't have a weapon, right? And I'm gonna get to finish attacking with it, but each time before that I don't get to use it, unfortunately. It'd kind of be nice if Draka was a combo for this particular deck, right? It'd be pretty chill, but she's unfortunately not. I mean, do I just go face? Hitting for 9. Leaves them at 16. I have the hero power. Yeah, I just go face, right? We gotta win a race. It's 9 each turn. They have to kill me now in 2 turns, basically, or play a taunt or something. Okay. I mean, I think this was the right call. Flip the script, like, put them on the back foot a little bit. I don't exactly have, like, the most reactive or defensive, like, pivots here, but hopefully scrolls and wand thieves and stuff can kind of help me out there if I need to, like, respond to a minion for a turn or two, whatever it is. If they left any minions up, if they decided to, like, race, obviously Cold Bloods could help me get there, but I doubt they leave minions up, right? They're gonna be very nervous, I think. So yeah, I like this line. Just, you know, it's kind of all in, but it's where the deck was pointing us, so. I suppose, you know, like Foxy swindle into Wand Thief or something, or a scroll, you know, a taunt minion, a removal spell, all that stuff would help a lot. I have to imagine they're just going to trade in this 3/2. Oh, life gain. Gross. Okay. That would be good to kill, for instance, with like a bone spike. Give me a serrated bone spike, please. Or just wipe the board. Oh! Oh! No way. That doesn't really do that much work. Oh my god. If the Dragon Bane had hit, you know, that would be nice. Okay, so we have 9. They heal for only 2. I mean, I think usually we're fine if they don't buff that thing. I got a Greybow. I just played the Greybow? I mean, what are the odds they, like, buff that somehow, right? They already used a Rokara. I don't think I need the Greybow. This is really only 5, 6, 9, 10 damage. Worst case scenario right now. I think we don't go Greybow. I think I look for Bone Spike, maybe. I can also get more scrolls this way too, potentially. I think we'll be okay. The Greybow's only if you think you're dead, right? I don't think I'm dead. Wand Thief's really good. Yeah, okay. Not that good. Do I have to hero power? No, I don't have to. Is there anything playable here that's good? I don't know, whatever. It's playable. Ah, it dies though. I don't think it's very good. Hero power sets up lethal? Well, I have lethal set up anyway. I mean, hero power puts them to 4, so I don't think that, like, if hero power put them to 2 and set up lethal around a taunt, yes, I would absolutely think hero powering is important, but I don't know that the difference between 4 and 6 is material. Did you think I'd already attacked, maybe? Missed 5 more scrolls. They have heal. Yeah, but it's only a 2 heal. This is 9. Oh, maybe being without a hero power? I guess I don't know why hero power would be limited, but maybe it could. I don't think the potion of sparking does not heal extra, if that's what you guys are thinking. This does its own damage, I think. It's not the minion that does. Oh my god, I forgot about their hero power. Oh, you're right, I forgot about their hero power. Oh my god, you're right, I forgot about their hero power buffing it. Oh my god, you're right. No, you were totally right. Oh my god, you were totally right. I forgot about theirs buffing it. Oh god. Oh god. Dang it. Miss lethal? Well, not necessarily. Probably, but not always, because they might have made a different play, right? Easy game. Easy. We're gonna reset here a little bit. Easy game. Saved. Saved. Easy. Easy. Sadly, I can't kill this one off, but hopefully it's enough. Okay. I mean, we still hit here, right, for taunt reasons, I think. Easy game tune. Yeah, no, I see that. I forgot to count for the buff to it. Yeah. No, 11 versus 10 is obviously a big deal. What did I do with that mana anyway? I played a 1/1, a garbage 1/1. Yeah, of course I should have hero powered. Yep. This being in the middle doesn't matter. They can clear it anyway. So actually, Cold Blood doesn't really set up lethal here. Yeah, I wonder if I threw this game. Gonna need more than I have. I mean, they're definitely gonna have a rush minion, right? So we know the 2/2's dying. I should have actually put. Well, I didn't get a choice, but if it were out on the right, we'd actually be in a deep. Well, no, it still wouldn't matter. Never mind. It's all irrelevant. All irrelevant. Oh my god, if they only play one rush minion, though, we're gonna be fine. Oh no, hero power! No! The staggered hero power hits. How rude. Cargo guard's kind of cool. What's happening? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Actually might want the armor gain here, right? More than I want the combo. I guess I can use this combo to see what I find. I'd like to kill that is the problem. I think I need the armor, right? Dude, I don't know what just happened. Should have just played the Grey Bow 10 turns ago, dude. Now I have scabs. I mean, surely they can't clear all of this, right? I mean, they're not bad. They're a good deck at that for sure, right? They're good at clearing things for sure, but surely not all of it. Surely they get stuck. Hey, RegisKillbin, what's up? Am I sweaty? I'm sweaty for you. What was that sound? That's rude. It's rude. Leave the door open if it's hot in here. That's rude. I'm blaming. I messed up in the game early, and it's your fault. I was thinking about your cute face, and I hold you personally responsible. Personally responsible. Surely scabs will close this game, right, guys? Worst case scenario here. Dude, this game is an actual just absurd. I do lose hero power though, which is a nice finisher. So I don't know. Scabs, like the stealth minions you trust are pretty good, but are they able to clear here? Yes, they are. Wow. Beautifully executed. I mean, we have to try, right? There's no reason to wait. Like, surely the 4/2 stealths are better than a couple hero powers because I'm dying anyway, right? I'm taking too much damage anyway, so yeah, it's no choice. I guess I can't even put in a minion then, right? Because I don't want to give them any potion of sparking plays. I just need them to not be able to attack at all. Do they have any way to activate the cannon twice? I don't know, man. About to find out. I'm all out of cards! The cannon once should be fine, but any kind of AoE, a whirlwind effect, a bear of, you know, there's a lot of ways. A lot of ways. Huh. 15 is too much, guys. I think we lose. This is the kind of play I was talking about earlier where, like, you know, if we hadn't given them the onboard stabilization, they might have had a different play. I mean, this may have been in deck still, we don't know. But, you know, there are ways you lose even though you... I think that does it, though. I'm basically dead in fatigue. I don't do enough damage here. Counterspell obviously does not matter. So GG. Yeah, we had a chance. We had a really, really good chance. Rokara heal, man. Greed. Yeah. I played a 1/1 imp instead of hero powering, right? Blah. Blah. We only need to hit with 1 minion? Well, no, because they just kill us. I mean, they might think it's a barrier, but fatigue just kills us, so it doesn't matter. Was that Rokara on right side of hand, guys? I don't know. Oh, Totem of the Dead is an ultra rare, but we don't have any death rattles. We have Reconnaissance. I mean, altogether now definitely has some synergies, right? We certainly have battle cries, we have Draka, we have Zola, we have Edwin. That's pretty cool. Greedy Gains, I don't think can ever be worth it, right? We need cheap cards, not expensive cards. So this definitely feels like an altogether now. It's still not really my favorite, to be honest, but because it doesn't even affect Foxy Fraud. But it's just nothing else makes any sense. Just like what, you know. Oh, this is really good though. Okay. Alrighty, we're in a pretty good spot with this. I mean, I don't think that's the strongest tier 2, but I think the deck still does some cool stuff by itself. We should probably be 3-0. 99% chance we should be 3-0. Did you guys watch the new Game of Thrones show? I just wasn't ever into Game of Thrones, so I can't imagine a new Game of Thrones show is gonna really hook me. You know? Is the second one really gonna make the difference? I don't see it. I don't see it. People seem to like it though. Okay, this is a really good little set. It's a little bit late game set though. Like I can't really play a lot of this until later, but I can certainly use the hero power to fill in the gaps, so maybe this will be right. Ooh, scroll v scroll, fun. Who's gonna win? How much of the first did you watch? I think the first like 4 seasons, 4.5 maybe. I think we kind of trickled off in like season 5. It got to the point where there was like 47 characters, and I think I could care about the first like 19 characters, but then the next the next 28 characters were too many for me. Characters 20 through 47 were a little tough. So I don't know, it was just one of those, it felt like a chore more than a joy a lot of the time. And not from a like heaviness standpoint, just from a like, my god, there's just so many storylines and so much, you know, political intrigue and so many allegiances and just so much to know. Just felt like a burden. Okay. All right, those are whiffs at least. That's good. Yikes, that's a big dude. Okay. Hit. Not a Draki yet. I guess always Nerubian peddlers are. We haven't had like a good Nerubian Whirl Kick Zola game yet, right? That's where I think this deck is most interesting too, unfortunately. Is it time for our buddy Edwin yet? Wouldn't mind getting just a cold blood trade here. I think that's okay for now. Sadly, we hit a 0 mana spell off the Skulker. Shroud of Concealment's not bad, man. Free value. My god, Dark Possession. Why did that did that draw a scroll off the Shroud, or was that maybe that was the first cast one drawn still? My god, endless value. 47 cards. I'd rather always get tempo off scroll myself. Have we not hit a single scroll, but they've hit like 5? Of course. Hopefully ours are better though. It's probably not crazy to go for an Edwin turn already, honestly. Another oh my god, that one's good. Oh my god. Oh my god! Dude, I'm getting tilted.
This is a teaching moment.
I mean, Bone Spike's not bad, I guess. Is this worth an Edwin yet? I want to get a scroll, so I think I just do this. I need some swings here, man. I mean, okay, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. I feel like I'm so far behind. We just got outscrolled like 7-1 or something, right? Like, and I literally had to manipulate mine into hand. I don't know, dude. I'm gonna need some big Convoke the Spirit scrolls here soon to pull this back, I think. We'll try to kick off Edwin this turn. He's just not that great with so many scrolls in the deck. It's, you know, it's gonna be awkward, but he can at least draw me scrolls, so. I like the Cold Case for a little bit of recovery, like life gain. It's just an expensive card. So in some ways I was looking at that glyph, but yeah, Flame Strike would definitely be useful. 100%. I thought this card always looked really cool, but not played too much. Flame Strike me, dude. Swindle me, dude. Stone by stone. Flame Ward actually is kind of chill. We did unfortunately see the worst case Edwin scenario where you immediately waste him, but that's okay.
I see you are thriving.
Flame Ward, we need another set of scrolls here, guys. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Do me more. Oh, are you... God. Oh, okay. Well, that one died to Flame Ward anyway, so... I got Silverhand Recruit synergies. I got Totem synergies. I got double Flame Ward, man. Oh, come on. Level up. Double Flame Ward. Like, ugh, I'm pretty much dead. Save 2 life off that Flame Ward and I'm dead. Great. That's cool, dude. Super spell damage clear here. Fun. Hey, Bernie, thanks for the Prime sub, man. Hey, at least this is infused. What do you know? Okay. Well, that game sucked. It's just altogether now, I don't know if it packs enough punch for this deck. Oh, baby. Interesting. I like all 3 of these for different reasons, right? Wax Rager, obviously just endless value. That can always be pretty cool. Not easy to get down, and we don't really have a lot of synergies for it, though, right? Like, it just kind of plops down and we don't do much. Gnomish Army Knife, on the other hand, is really cool with certain cards like Edwin's and Sinstone Graveyards for big recovery cards. I think that's kind of cool. And, of course, Wand is just a big swing removal card, too. I kind of like the Army Knife for the lethality. I think with our stealth minions, with South Sea Deckhand, there's a handful of different synergies with this one that seems pretty sweet to me. I don't know. Wand is, the historically highest power of these, but I just don't really want to be a deck that cares about Wand, right? Like, if we're a deck that cares about Wand, are we in trouble? Is it too late? Maybe not. This deck can present some pretty big mid-game swings, I guess. Maybe Wand is fine. if we need to recover post wand, we can in this deck. It's not hopeless, right? Okay, okay. Do do do. I love how you guys all are arguing for different unique treasure choices. Nobody agrees. Everybody's like, no, it's this one, it's this one, it's obviously this one, this other one sucks. And the next guy's like, oh, this one's definitely the best. It doesn't suck at all. I have not even had time to look at my video I posted tonight. I forgot about it. We've been cruising in the duels, man. It's doing okay. Not great. Not great. It's doing okay. Not bad, but not great. Pretty standard for this stage of the expansion, I'd say. Okay. I mean, these are both really powerful tools for me. Wand Thief is not terrible either. Just like a turn 2 play. Yeah, okay. We're going to keep these. It's weird because these don't really do anything on their own, but they enable so many powerful cards. Should you just look for the powerful cards, or should you keep some good flexible enablers? I don't know. I don't know. Good question. Yeah, imagine if we had taken that Totem the Dead totally randomly for no reason and then gotten the Wax Rager, right? That would have been pretty spicy. There was absolutely zero reason to do that, but you know, we could have anticipated the Wax Rager ultra rare treasure roll. And then, you know, 1 in 3 games we would draw it. It would be great. We'd be so happy. Souls of Runes. Oh, Repentance is hilarious. Okay. Actually, there's no reason to play that yet, right? Let's just play another dude. It's fine. Okay. Flame Ward's not really a big issue. We don't care too much about that. Counterspell, we could probably work around okay too. Vaporize, certainly not a problem. Vengeful Visage, not a problem. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Oh, Worshipper's kind of annoying. I actually don't have a great way to kill that. I mean, the Wand Thief, of course, can do it, I guess. Oh, Ibis could maybe do it if we high roll. All right, interesting. Yeah, I really want this to die. I need this to get Rush. Even just a 1/1 with Rush is fine. He's only going to gain 2, though. It's only like a 50-50 to hit Rush. Not even really that, because the 2/2 can repeat, right? Maybe I'm better off going with a Wand Thief then, but I have to spend mana first. I don't want a Peddler yet. I mean, am I really that urgently killing this, though? Do I really care? Maybe not. Let's just see what this does. Maybe we don't care that much. Counterspell test. Is it better for reconnaissance or fishing? Probably reconnaissance, honestly. Gone fishing can hit scrolls, which are really powerful, right? Well, I don't really want any of these. Zola and Arubian's a really interesting pair. But without a Whirl Kick, it just doesn't do much yet. Bone Spike, I mean, theoretically it kills a high value target, but I don't know if that's a powerful enough play just yet. Is this the second straight attack druid we've seen, by the way? I just realized that we've seen 2 straight Lost in the Park druids. Am I nuts? Is this becoming a thing? I may have to Ibis. I just hate giving them 3 free attack every turn, you know? Scroll, save me! Okay. Okay. Oh, deal! Yes! Perfect. Oh, Shard as well. Okay. This is fine, though. This is totally fine. Poisonous spells are great. Do I care about this? No, it's not really worth it yet. I need either value generation or... Yeah, damage doesn't matter yet. Frozen Touch is probably a little bit better. Mysteries doesn't hit anything, so yeah, it's fine. Shield bearer, I love it. Okay. I really need a Whirl Kick Master. I need a Draka. I need... Well, we know Sinstone Graveyard's at the bottom. We don't have a lot of dredge, so I'm not expecting that anytime soon. So Draka's probably a little bit better. Are you serious, bro? I'm not sure if that made my deck better or if it made my deck worse.
My patience.
To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if it made me better or worse. I'm not sure. I would have preferred Divine Shield, Ivis, but I'm glad you didn't whiff on the stats totally. All right, that's fine. I don't think we Shadow Step that. This is probably too valuable. I really just need a Whirl Kick and a combo card. I mean, I guess Scabs is a combo card, so that'd be fine. Edwin here to reload the hand a little bit would be nice. What? You're going face? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Is this worth starting already? Just for cheaper Door of Shadows plays. Like, there's not that many good ones, though. Like, Swindle is free. I get, like, Supercharge and Shadow Step are free anyway, right? I don't know if this is worth it. I mean, it's... I'm only getting one anyway. No, it's definitely not worth it. It's not infused yet. Oh, this hand is just terrible, then. This hand is, like, the worst hand possible. Ugh. I think I'm gonna put this in just for a future turn, but because I need to proc the infuse basically, so I don't know. I need to create some kind of crazy chain here that I don't really know how to do, but okay. I just need to top deck Whirl Kick Master and go to town, right? That's really as simple as it is. It's not that crazy unlikely, I suppose. Huh. Not going for the 3/3s to kill this guy? That really surprises me. I really actually need to trade this in to infuse, I guess. Could maybe hit my own 1/1 instead. Oh, but that also has to die too. That's fine, we'll do that. That order was actually probably technically backwards, but that's okay. Swindle, please. Thank you. Whirl Kick Master, please. I don't know. I just kind of need to go for tempo now, I think, and reload here a little bit. Yeah, this is fine. Just gonna go for the board, right? It's all good. Okay. Not a bad turn, actually. Just a monster board, right? Like, it doesn't win the game inherently here, but it's not bad. And Edwin is a great reload tool next turn as well. We put in, what, 6, 10, 13 damage here? Not a game winner yet. Don't unfortunately have any crazy buffs for... like scroll buffs left anymore, but maybe this creates some problems. Who knows? Order? Maybe. I don't know what you mean by order, though. But sure, maybe I'm not going to pretend the order was perfect. Did not go for spell damage there, so what's the follow-up here? Oh. Oh, my. Okay. Moonbeam. Again, did not go for spell damage here. Now they're going for spell damage? Oh my god, dude. Wow. Just completely murdered my board, bro. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Oh, this is gonna get weird. I don't know, man. I don't know how this works anymore. Aw, dude. A little bit too expensive. All right, that's fine. 2 5/5s is good after they just use a full board clear, right? I think we'll be okay. All right. How many Edwins do we? You're kidding me, dude. Come on, he's played 4 swipes. He's not even halfway through his deck, and he's played 4 swipes. Screw off.
We'll take what we're owed.
I cannot believe this.
Stormwind shall
Oh, not again, dude.
stone by stone. Stormwind shall fall.
I'm actually gonna burn my deck, but I don't think I care too much. As long as I have space for Draka, I think I'm happy.
Strike like the winds.
Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Not dead, is he? No. Man, almost though. Might have been a lethal if I hadn't played this whirl kick, but I don't know. I got stats out of it. Maybe if I'd frozen touched. I don't know. I could have tried to count, but there's a lot going on. I don't feel too bad about that. There's a lot going on. I mean, I don't feel bad if I lose, but otherwise, I don't know. There's a lot going on. Maybe a bone spike as well. Could have gotten the Draka a little bigger too if I killed off the whirl kick. Felt weird killing off minions, but might have been a couple paths to lethal there. Either way, it worked. I'm cool with beating 4 freaking swipes. I think I'm gonna take Supercharge again, guys. It's weirdly good for us. Just 0 mana cards are good for us. As you saw, we have reloads with Edward and stuff. I'm not worried about that. All right. I'm complaining about 4 Edwins. Here I have 4 swipes. Here I have 4 Edwins. Okay, deal. Deal. 4 Edwins, dude. 2 Supercharge. I've never in my life picked Supercharge, and I have 2 of them in this deck. That's pretty wild. That's fun. Yeah, buffed Edwin times 4, dude. All right, Peddler's really, really nice. I might just keep a wand from a power level standpoint as well. It's just such a good card. It's hard to get up. Just really, really good cards. I'm sure we'll find stuff to do in the meantime. This helps me if I get blown out early, maybe. I don't think this is the kind of druid that's going to blow me out early, but you know. Just in case. Yeah, my Edwins are also 2 mana, by the way. They're not even 3 mana, so mine are kind of like super Edwins. Mummy Magic, hold the line. All right. Scary. Wand seems good against a hold the line deck, or a Mummy Magic deck, by the way, so that might be nice. Seems like it could be a rewarded to play indeed. Need to know. How are they 2 mana? I think they're 2 mana from all together now. Your Battlecry cards cost 1 less, but not less than 2. So they're 3 mana now due to the natural buff in the game already, and then they become 2 mana due to the all together now. A bonus buff. Oh, that's probably better. Najak seems like it definitely has the most upside. In fact, do I just play it now? Pretty good, I think. Could be better against a big thing later, but it's less and less likely to live later, I think. So let's see if we can't make it live now. Bounce it. Not worth bouncing yet, I don't think. I don't think it's that likely to die. If it does, the payoff isn't that bad. But Shadow Step is a really valuable card for us, right? You got to ask yourself, are you willing to trade a Shadow Step for a greedy Sprite? I don't think so. Shadow Step's insane in our deck. And it's not even really trading a Shadow Step for a greedy Sprite. It's trading a Shadow Step for a greedy Sprite a tiny portion of the time, right? Which I think makes it even less useful. Because sometimes, okay, well now 2 Shadow Steps, that suddenly the equation maybe changes a little bit. Because suddenly it's like, well, do I need 2 Shadow Steps? I need to activate a combo anyway. Okay, now I think I'll do it. I mean, I don't know, dude. The math doesn't really change that much. But the Najak back in hand is pretty good. I guess it's okay. If I didn't need the combo activator... Okay, well, I didn't know it was lethal. All right, deal. If it's lethal, you always do it. All right, I missed lethal, man. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, that's kind of interesting. This is kind of interesting as well. These are cheaper because they're battle cries, right? So that's 3 mana feels pretty good for a 4/4, I think. Little damage never hurt anybody. Bounce is good for us. Yeah, this looks good. Shadow Step lethal, baby. Yeah, the tilt lethal. I'm surprised. Shoot, guys, we're positive, man. We are 4 wins. And I threw a game. Really, we should kind of be 5-1 probably. Of course, our fate would have differed. We could have fought different opponents. You never know, but... Yeah, maybe they were just totally devoid of ramp without Sprite, and they had a bunch of heavy cost stuff in hand. That might be why they were ready to nope out so quick. By the way, guys, 700 viewers are here. That's crazy. Did we get raided or anything, or just you guys are hanging out? Guys, please, by the way, if you're hanging out and you're enjoying the stream at all, I never ask this, but I'm literally asking for the first time in my life. Please follow the stream. It's not the first time, but it's one of few. We're at 99,553 followers. So we're less than 500 followers away from 100,000 followers, which is pretty insane. Pretty crazy. I think we can keep this, right? This is pretty good hands. Got reload, we got combo, we got power plays. Pretty nuts how close we are to 100,000 followers on Twitch. It's a lot harder to get to 100,000, I feel like, on Twitch than YouTube, weirdly. I mean, I say that it kind of happens naturally, so maybe it's not that hard, but YouTube, you know, you have a lot of ways to organically grow. Like the algorithm is feeding you viewers, it's feeding you subs, right? Twitch, it's, you know, you do sometimes get followers if you're like on the top row of Twitch. So obviously there are ways to grow, clearly, if people grow, but it's not that easy. I don't know, YouTube feels easier to me. Oh, that's not bad. Buff. Oh my god, Scroll's insane. I was looking for, you know, a survival of the fittest, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Hand's a little full, but I think he'll be all right. Not too risky, I guess. I mean, this is a free 7/7 on turn 1. That's not bad. Imagine if it's survival, dude. Oh man, that would be delightful. We need one of those games. We need one of these games. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, YouTube is on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Twitch, I'm on 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, right? Or whatever it is, right? Something much smaller anyway. To be sure. It's actually not drawing here is sort of good for us, I think. Weirdly. I mean, Cold Blood helps me put more pressure in, I guess. It's weird because it's in some ways the worst of those 3 cards, but at the same time, I want to make plays here. I don't think we hero power, right? It just doesn't do anything. Could coin a swindle, but that fills the hand again. Let's just wait. Next turn we might... Well, let's see if they clear anything first, right? That's the first question. Do they clear any minions? Because if so, obviously we can play more stuff, but... Henchman is very small, but that lets me clear things. That's good. Bolster. Wow, lets me clear a lot of things. Okay. Dude, I haven't seen a bolster in forever. I think we definitely trade in here. Basically, we don't want to enable any better ranker than is necessary, I think. Right, we want to kind of limit our exposure to some of their more powerful plays. I think certainly putting another 5 in is fine, another 4 in here is fine. Didn't really develop a lot, but we did respond to a fair bit of stuff, which is nice. Yeah, we killed a couple cards. Was all still basically for free, right? Leaving up the 5/1? Am I insane? Why? Oh, they wanted the armor. That's why they wanted a bomb. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess that's okay. That tracks. Feels a little weird to me, but I don't think it's crazy. Frost Nova feels like the kind of card that might be really handy later, right? I have a little bit of a dilemma here. Am I going for a Draka already, right? I can Shadow Step, coin Draka. It's not bad. Part of me thinks I can do better, though. I think I can do better. I think we wait a turn. 3/3 stealth here, worth it? Kind of assume this dies. I do want a little more pressure than I currently have. That means I may be waiting one more turn for a Draka to go at the same time as the graveyard, but that's okay. I think next turn looks like an Edwin turn, basically, I'm saying. Next turn looks like an Edwin turn to me. So set up for a Draka location turn on 6. That way I have plenty of mana to work with. Don't know if I'll have a good Shadow Step target at the time, but can probably figure that out too. Hey, Karma Police, thanks for the gifted sub, by the way. Grats to Midunver. And the Immortal Joe says that was a combo of 6+ unlucky in hand. I gotta give it up to the true G. Good luck on the run. Oh, were you the druid? Were you the druid? I wonder. Man, I might have to go Draka here just to get through this effectively. You definitely want to get through this in one fell swoop, right? How easy is that gonna be to do, though? Getting to 7's not really that trivial, is it? Maybe it is. Let's start here. Also spell removal, right? So, oh, that'll do it instead. Cool. Even better. Even better. Oh. Oh my god. This guy's getting wrecked by scrolls, dude. He's getting absolutely wrecked by scrolls, dude. That's crazy. Somehow it did not hit the jellyfish, but that's okay. We'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. That's fine. Poor Anubis, dude. Actually wrecked. Okay, so this definitely looks like a good Draka hand. And location will be up same time. So we can go like mega push here. All at once. That feels like a lethal, right? That's fine. So they have something insane for one here. I mean, I'm kind of BMing here accidentally. We obviously don't need this much. Cool. All right, guys, I gotta take a pee break. This run's going a little better, though. I gotta take a pee break, though. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds. All right, I think this is Vampiric Fangs. It's just cheap. It buys me time to pop off and win, right? It's okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Well, I don't hate these first two at all. These are both pretty cool. But I think No More Please is still better. Is the stream ended? If only there had been some sort of clue on screen that repeatedly said, be right back, be right back, be right back. If only. Man. Yeah, that was a good Scrolls game, finally. Dude, I'm going to be salty if this deck gets like 6 wins and I threw a game, right? It's going to be sad. You know, if we can get to 8 or 9 anyway, I'll probably be fine and happy. But if we get to like 6 or 7 and we throw a game, I'll be sad. It's a pretty cool deck anyway. It might be YouTube worthy regardless, but I'd feel a lot better if it got higher, you know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, these are all really powerful tools again, right? Even a turn 3 Edwin sometimes is totally fine. Or turn 2 even. Wand will keep, Shadow Step will keep for sure. Turn 2 Edwin Shadow Step actually could be really nuts, right? So that you have a 0-mana Edwin on turn 3, maybe buff him a couple times, you know. Get a 7/7 or something. It's certainly got some possibilities. Oh, the location. I wish we'd gotten that, dude. That'd be sick. I would love to have the location. Don't love Zombie Chow, though. Thankfully, Wand can handle any particularly large Sinstone idiots. So that shouldn't be too big of an issue. Oh my god, that is a big issue though. Holy crap, dude. They just don't care at all. Shoot. Oh god, I don't know. I need to find some miracles here, I think, honestly. Okay. I mean, I'm probably just in a holding pattern till Wand, but as much as possible, if I can kind of keep them occupied or dig for scrolls, right? Both of those give me potential outs, so I just need time. But my god, that is a brutal start, dude. Absolutely soul-crushing start here. Scroll me, dude. Scroll me, dude. Draka, I mean, it does actually let me kill stuff, right? It's not the end of the world. It makes a 5/5. It kind of buys me a little time because I win the board back. Might hit a scroll as well. Didn't hit the scrolls, man. Okay, still a turn away here. Can't even combo scabs though, dude. It sucks. I need vampiric fangs too. That would be sick. Even a little life gain could really throw off their timing here. Oh, every play is so good. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Oh, every play is outrageously good. Do they have to hit the 3/2, right? You don't go face here, do you? You'd be insane to. There's no way. What do I do though, dude? Wand is gonna just leave me dead. This is so crazy, dude. Such a brutal opener. It's really hard to kill anything here. I don't know what the higher priority target is. This is guaranteed damage. This is sometimes damage. I don't know. I don't know. I think I lose. I'm just desperately digging for a scroll here. Maybe a vampiric fangs. That probably won't really help. It's got to be scrolls. Come on, baby. Save me, scroll. Okay. Save me, scroll. Oh, God.
We'll take what we're owed.
Oh, God.
I'm almost out of time.
Just dead, right? There's no way. 13 incoming. Oh. How do you win? 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 Wand doesn't usually win. Oh, God. 14 incoming. So I'm down to 3. We know they're gonna have... Oh, I'm just dead. Cool. Okay, great. Dude, that is such a brutal start. I mean, just an absolute perfect curve, too. Location aggro is insane, right? Like, basically 6/6 there for free. That was a tough game, dude. Tough game. I really like playing something cool and different, though. That was a really fun deck. I still feel like there's a run there, you know? If we go back to that again, I think we'll still have a cool run. Those were some really neat miracle runs. Both of them had some fun moments for sure. All right, so I am going to have a little discussion with you guys, I think, real quick. I want to do a... I gotta get a video prepped here. I'm gonna have you guys help me. We're gonna talk about overrated cards. And I need you guys to help. Where are my chat box things? Ronma, holy crap. 100 bits. Thank you for the kind words and the 10 gifted subs. That's Congrats to We Just Played, My Name Uwu, Litter, Rock20, Achilles, Decoder, Griffle, Sutas, Keek, and Yazarok. Amazing. That's incredible, dude. Why don't I see you guys talking? Chat, type something. You guys aren't talking. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, there you are, chat. There you are, chat. So, guys, I want to talk about overrated cards. If you guys have never been here for one of these before, basically, I am recording a video here, and I want you guys to appear in the video with me. So you're going to say really, really intelligent and insightful things, and you're definitely not going to say anything funny or stupid or trolly. Or maybe you will, because that'll make the video more fun. So, specifically in this one, we're going to talk about... overrated Castle Nathria cards. So I'm going to talk about overrated Castle Nathria cards. You guys are going to be outraged or share your opinions that you had about these cards or what you think about these cards in the future. But to summarize, these are the 10 most overrated Castle Nathria cards. Essentially, for this video series, as always, I took community ratings from third-party sites. So in this case, the Countess was rated 4.1 stars by some subsection of the community. And then I compare that to the results of the card. Is it actually being played or not? So I rank order the cards based on their rating and then rank order them based on their popularity in the meta. And the cards with the largest difference between those scores are therefore the most overrated according to this particular methodology. Now, obviously, there are reasons cards might be overrated or underrated. For instance, maybe they're in a bad class and the card itself has some strengths that might be, utilized at a later date, but maybe the class around it sucks. So the archetype doesn't have enough support yet. And that's the sort of stuff we're going to talk about as we talk about these cards and take a look at some of the data I've included here. So this does not mean these cards are dead or doomed forever. It doesn't mean they're inherently bad or broken. It just means that right now, so far, throughout Castle Nathria, these cards are overrated. They have disappointed up to this point. And in particular, I actually took this data before the round of balance changes. I wanted to look at the original 2-week meta post-expansion. So I captured all of this prior to the changes. So the Countess, for instance, has been buffed. She's probably even better than this data represents, but still isn't particularly good even now. Paladin is really kind of the bottom of the barrel in regards to class win rates. If we look at HS replay, I think, Paladin is absolutely the worst class, 42.7%. So anyway, to get into this one, Countess was rated at 4.1 stars by you guys. And in reality is played in less than 1% of decks. So the Countess was rated as the 34th highest card in the expansion. So in the top fourth or so, top 25% of the expansion, but actually is outside the top 75 for played rate, and frankly is only really even being played there because people have fun playing the Countess. This would be even lower if it were based on nothing but popularity. Like win rate wise, the Countess is not good. Within the deck she's in, she has a 45% drawn win rate, which is actually better than the deck itself. So the Countess's win rate is 0.6% higher than the decks she's in. What that means is the Countess might actually be a pretty decent card. When you draw the Countess and thereby usually play the Countess, she is actually making the deck a little better. She's one of the better cards in the list. So if Pure Paladin gets some future support, if the meta maybe slows just a little here and there, I could definitely see the Countess still being good, especially in her buffed state with the 2-mana invitations instead of the 3-mana invitations. Because again, this data is from the 3-mana period of the Countess. So there is some hope for this one. Since she is a little bit better than the cards around her, she might actually be being held back a little bit by the rest of Paladin. But still, there might be a cap on the success rate here for the Countess. Chat says expensive, random, low impact, a worse Prince Liam. Okay. So, just don't give her any hope, man. Art is too scary. She's intimidating. Well, she is going to be in the thumbnail for this video, so there you go. So listen, why did we get the Countess wrong, right? Well, number one, I'm surprised anybody did get the Countess wrong. I gave this a very generous 3-star rating as one of those like kind of hopeful 3 stars. As you can see there, I gave 3 stars. But the sentiment from my channel, at least, like in the YouTube comments, I didn't think, especially high for the Countess. People said, oh, this is kind of slow, kind of awkward. I was surprised to see this one land at 4.1 on third-party sites. So there may have been some divisiveness across different parts of the community. But yeah, I didn't think people thought this was going to be awesome. In fact, I later went on to name this what I thought would be one of the 3 worst legendaries of the set. And I think so far she's lived up to that labeling. She's not been good, and Paladin has been very, very bad. So yeah, something like giving her taunt so that she's not just a dead 7/7 would definitely help. You know, having a shell that provides plenty of survivability around her could also help. So, you know, like playing Countess in a post-Cariel hero card world probably gives you more time to work with her, but maybe that's not really possible or encouraged in the current meta, right? There's all kinds of things that in one way or another discourage the card or the deck. But again, she's a little better than the deck. So if Paladin does get boosted and she retains that better than the deck status, and you know, we're also going to get an additional expansion in rotations. There will be more pure Paladin choices. Maybe not like specific pure synergies, but just more Paladin cards to pull from. I wouldn't be shocked if she becomes a solid card, if not, you know, a great one. I don't think she'd be a great card, but might be solid, might be playable, kind of like one of those like tier 2, tier 3 deck ranges. I think it's possible. Anyway, let's move on. Next up is Crazed Wretch. This one got 4 stars from the community. Crazed Wretch is in 1% of all decks, and much like the Countess, that's really for people just trying to force Warrior. If you went purely by win rates, this card would be almost in 0 decks, because Warrior has also been very bad. Now, Warrior's gotten a little better since the balance changes. It's definitely improving. It's kind of trickling up to tier 3 instead of like tier 4, bottom of the barrel status. But this data, again, was taken before that. So Crazed Wretch in the initial expansion period was not good, not played, had a 42% win rate, drawn win rate in the decks that it was included in. And interestingly, that is 2% worse than the decks it's included in. By the way, I don't need to be wearing this. That's 2% worse than the decks it's included in. So Crazed Wretch actually has been pulling down a lot of the Warrior decks. Might actually be one of the worst cards in Rage Warrior. That's a drastically big decline versus the deck. So it seems like this is the kind of card that's like awkward or sitting in hand or hard to tempo out. You know, you need to activate it. Maybe it's too reliant on activators. Maybe it doesn't do quite enough burst damage when you need the burst damage. Something here is definitely hanging up the Wretch, even if you consider the bad context that it's included in. So I don't know if this one has as much hope. I gave this one 4 stars too. I thought, you know, any minion with charge and damage output potential was going to be nuts. It has absolutely not lived up to those. Why do you guys think this card has been so weak, even in Rage Warrior? It's even bad considering how bad the deck is. Like, it's even worse. I don't know. 2-mana card that requires activation. Yeah, it's just not good enough on its own. I mean, I when I played the deck, I did feel like anytime I played the sort of 2-mana 4 health stuff, it gave a good baseline to build off of. But maybe this one is not a baseline that's really useful in that scenario. Like, instead of giving you armor from Armorsmith or buffs from Anima Extractor, this one's just giving you extra damage. And maybe that's not good to encourage like a turn 3 swing or building up on that value. You're not really snowballing off of it. It's just kind of a one-time bonus, which maybe isn't quite enough. Yeah, in some ways it's kind of worse than like an Alex Straz's Champion of old, like a 3/3 charge minion, but maybe even more awkward. So yeah, I think this one, I think I absolutely overrated this. More awkward than expected. Deck is worse than I expected, which still makes me sad. Like, I still kind of believe in Rage Warrior. I don't know why it's not working well, but certainly looks overrated so far. So next up was Harvester of Envy. rated 4.4 stars, which stunned me. I thought people thought this card was bad. I was hard on this card. I gave it 2 stars. As you see, I thought it was awkward, slow, like too demanding. You need like 3 or 4 cards to set it up. Even then, it doesn't always work. Like, I could just rifle off a list of problems with this card when I reviewed it. And I don't remember getting a lot of pushback there. There were always a few people who were like, this card's insane. It's going to steal everybody's win conditions and so on. Theatar ended up being that card, really, right? But I was really shocked to see a 4.4 star rating. I was like, what? But apparently some people liked this one. They thought the value was there and the swing was there. In reality, 1% of all decks, again, that's actually, a popularity based bump. People like playing thief decks. If it were purely based on win rate, that would be even lower. This card has a 44.5% win rate. That is actually lower than the deck. So this is one of the worst cards in the deck, almost 1% lower than the deck's win rate. So this doesn't even really seem to have a lot of hope. It's not a particularly good card, even in thief priest packages. Actually, drawing this one seems to make you worse. So that's not a good sign for the build around legendary, but I get it because you got to wait forever to work with it. It takes a lot of mana to get all that stuff done at once. It's just really, really clunky sort of card to use. So absolutely, I don't think this one's going to get better without some sort of really dramatic change or crazy extra synergy support for thief priest cards, like more discounts, more just, I don't know. This one seems a little bit doomed to fail to me. So yeah. 1 mana 2/3. Well, that would make him very good. He'd just be played as a 2/3, I think. 2 mana 2/3 would be more reasonable. Yeah, I think a 2 mana 2/3 could see some play. Yeah, it's just that overhead. The lower and lower you make that overhead, right? The turn sooner you can get it out. The easier it is to weave in expensive stuff with it. There's all these reasons it kind of whiffs. But, it's like 3 steps. Spend mana to steal the card, right? And then spend mana on Envy. Spend mana again to play the card. Maybe discounted, maybe not. And then not only that, but your opponent has to have already not used the card. It has to be meaningful to steal it, right? Like, the payoff isn't even always there. So it's, 3 steps with marginal upside. And I don't think that's ever really going to feel good enough. So was really shocked to see this on the list at all, but not surprised that it's performed so poorly. All right, next up is Steam Cleaner. And this is one I did have a big delta with my audience over, I felt like. Many of you on YouTube really, really love this card, and a few of you gave me some hate. I gave Steam Cleaner 2 stars. I thought expensive tech card that is only good against a very situational set of decks. That sounds like a 2-star card to me, but a lot of you liked this one a ton. Community gave it 4 stars, said this is the perfect answer to Lady Prestor, Druid, and Kazakhstan, which is true. I'll grant you that it is a great answer to those decks, but those decks weren't particularly likely to survive through a new expansion, right? It was only going to be good in those exact scenarios. Now, will that pop up again? It could. Maybe Steam Cleaner will get there at some point. I still think it's a really awkward, expensive tech card. It can be an instant win button in those matchups, but often, there's sort of a self-relegation that happens there where if those decks become popular and then Steam Cleaner became popular, he'd push them down and then he'd become useless again, right? And when that happens, it tends to end up where neither of those really get played all that much because there's just too much risk involved. And there's plenty of other matchups as well where this is just a totally dead card and an expensive one at that. So it's hard for decks to kind of take this sacrifice. That said, Steam Cleaner's only showed up in 0.4% of all decks, has a 45% drawn win rate, and that's a little bit lower than the decks on average. So people are probably making a bit of a sacrifice to run Steam Cleaner when they rarely do, because he's very rarely paying off and hurting your deck otherwise. So that's kind of what you expect for tech cards that aren't paying off very often. They're going to make your deck worse. And without things like tradable and a cheaper option for this, it's a very risky tech card to run. So, I'm not going to say this one's hopeless because who knows what the future holds. There could be a moment this redeems itself. But as the current meta is shaking out, this card's not going to get played in this era of Hearthstone, I don't believe. So for now, definitely overrated. Is there a chance? Yeah, maybe. keep Quest Priest in check? Well, it's not really very good against Quest Priest. That was one argument I remember hearing a lot on YouTube, but the Quest Priest, a large portion of the time, will immediately tutor their spell into hand. And if they're expecting a Steam Cleaner, and particularly, they can do that. They just wait for the Shadow Visions, tutor the quest into hand, and you're good to go. And in fact, I mean, we already know this because Quest Priest is actually really popular right now. Quest Priest is the 6th most popular deck at Legend. And, oh, actually, no. 5th most popular deck at Legend. And the, 6th most popular deck overall. And it's not going away because of Steam Cleaners, right? Steam Cleaner has not risen up to beat the Quest Priest. So, Theatar, I think, became a much better solution to a lot of problems like this. Now, maybe not specifically ones for Steam Cleaner, but as a kind of disruptive tech card slot in your deck, people are much happy to run Theatar, I think, than a card like Steam Cleaner. So, anyway, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on this guy. Usually cards like this don't work, though, just to be fair. Usually cards don't work like this one. All right, so next up was the Forensic Duster. This one was rated 4.3 stars. Duster is in 0.5% of all decks, which is really basically not being played. Very, very rare. He has a 48.8% drawn win rate, so really not too bad. I mean, not north of 50% where you'd like to be, but not too bad. That said, people are running him in decks where he probably doesn't belong because he is actually 1.5% worse than the deck's win rate on average. So he's definitely one of the bottom tier cards in any given deck that is running him. So people who are squeezing in the Forensic Duster, it might not be worth it. That's not always true because maybe there's not a better option. Just because he's worse than the deck average does not mean he's the worst. That does not mean there's a better solution than him, but on average, just be really careful if you're trying to squeeze in the Forensic Duster. And I think people were hyped about this one because it kind of had like Cult Neophyte vibes, or you played the Cult Neophyte that was in like every deck for a while there in certain metas, and it's like, oh, this really disruptive card, it's gonna mess with my opponent's stuff. But in reality, I think disrupting spells is often more impactful because Cult Neophyte, like, you could drop that on a board with a bunch of other cards and protect them from being removed. So rogues would do that, for instance, like just really cheap battle cries and build out 4 or 5 minions, drop the Neophyte, boom, you can't ramp, boom, you can't remove this, I'm going to win the game. I don't think that the Duster has nearly as much disruption potential because stopping your opponent from playing a minion on curve isn't usually as swingy in a game state as it is from playing a spell on curve, because spells are how they're reacting to your stuff. So he doesn't really exist as that protector for aggro decks. And, who else is going to run him? Does a control deck need this to slow down the opponent? I mean, not really. They probably would rather spend their mana doing other things, drawing cards, removing stuff directly, as opposed to subtly sort of disrupting things. So I'm not totally surprised this one has come in under people's expectations. I did give the Duster 3 stars. I thought he had that sort of fringe potential. He's not even living up to that expectation. Even 3 stars currently is overrating the Duster. I don't really see that changing. This is the kind of card that often gets kind of forgotten and falls to the wayside unless there's some really minion spammy base stack where you can afford to do this. Maybe it's worth it, but otherwise, yeah. And part of the problem is right now, like, a lot of the minions we play are actually summoned by spells. So he doesn't even really disrupt minion summoning that much. Think about like Wild Seeds getting summoned by spells, Druid summoning stuff with spells. So it's weird that he doesn't even really stop minions necessarily. So synergy is more important than disruption in most cases. Yes, most decks want to establish and deliver on their own synergistic game plan as opposed to mess with their opponents. And that's even true usually for like slower reactive control decks. They still want to do their thing and play towards their big control states as opposed to little chippy disruption like this. That's very true. All right, next up is the Anonymous Informant. And yeah, this one is absolutely tied to the fate of secrets because this is a secret enabler. It was rated 4.3 stars only in 0.4% of decks, basically unplayed. 43% drawn win rate, but that is better than the decks she's in. So in other words, when you're playing this, it's usually a pretty good play. This is one of the things that is bolstering the deck's win rate, I think is fair to say, because this is a really nice tempo development in a secret class. And that doesn't surprise me. That's why people thought this was going to be good, is those free secret cheats. Those are often the best ways to play secrets. The Kirin Tor Mages and the little 2/1 dude whose name I cannot ever remember that also cheats secrets for free, right? This is another in those chain of cards that have succeeded in those tempo-based secret decks. The problem is right now there's no tempo-based secret decks. None of the secret decks make sense. Rogue in particular, which is the new one, just completely falls flat, even though it has some tempo stuff there. Mage doesn't need to do that right now, and Hunter doesn't need to do that right now. So anonymous form, it just doesn't make sense, doesn't have a home. That said, this is absolutely one of those cards I think could in the future live up to this potential. I think she might eventually not be overrated because she has that solid win rate, as we can see. She's better than her deck, so she's being held back by secret packages, not the card itself. So as soon as there is a reason to have a secret deck, this seems like it would be a very powerful card in that scenario. So overrated for now, but maybe not forever, if that makes sense. This, I think, is one of the more hopeful cards in this entire list, actually. Cabal Lackey, thank you. That is the name. Finally. That's it indeed. Why is this card rated so high? Well, a lot of people aren't rating specifically for, you know, a given meta or deck or context. You know, they're looking at characteristic attributes of cards, much like I do. You know, there's a lot about this where you say, okay, this is a 2-mana card with a solid body that allows me to play something for 0 mana. Cards that allow you to play things for 0 mana historically have been very good. Cards that get you tempo early are very good. This can cheat like 3 mana for mages, for instance. That's really powerful. A 2-mana play that gets you, you know, roughly 5 or arguably 4 mana worth of stuff. That's pretty good. Like that, you know, you can see a lot of potential there. So it becomes a card, like we said, that's dependent upon the packages around it. And the data tells us already this card looks good. It's just that the packages around it aren't good. It's better than all of the cards around it. So it has some merits. It has some potential. Just needs more help. Right? Needs more help. Yeah, true too that you don't even have to use it on the same turn. That's another extra bonus of this card. It's not the next time you play this turn. So if you need to bank a 0 mana card for whatever reason to activate, you know, a Draka to get a big weapon or something, bank that 0 mana secret for the following turn or whatever it is, right? A combo activator. There's all kinds of reasons this is good. It just does a lot of great things. It's just no support. So next up, and actually I think the next couple cards are basically all going to be cards that are held back by secrets. This is the Ghastly Gravedigger for Rogue, another secret synergy card. This time rated 4.4 stars. It seemed like it was a great way to remove resources from your opponent's hand. So not only do you get to see a couple cards or 3 cards for reconnaissance and gaining information, that's always a nice bonus. Like, ooh, they have that in hand. Wow. But also you get to pick their best thing and hide it away and maybe stall out their Wink Edition or stall out some on-curve play, all of which seemed great. Also on curve after secrets, that sounded awesome. I gave this one 4 stars, 4.4 from the community, super high. In reality, of course, as we know, rogue secrets aren't good. They feel really bad. They don't feel good enough. Kidnap's terrible. The whole package just doesn't really seem to sing. And therefore, of course, the Ghastly Gravedigger is not getting played. It has miserable drawn win rates. It's basically in line with the deck. So, I mean, seems like it'll be a fine card. It's just that rogue secrets are not fine. So it is absolutely tied to their fate and therefore doesn't look very good right now. Oh, I will say one thing about this. I know a lot of people, I remember from the YouTube comments, a lot of people thought you were going to be able to see your opponent's entire hand. I didn't expect that. I certainly in my review didn't indicate as such because that's just not how Hearthstone works. We pretty much always have choices of 3. We've occasionally had choices of 4, but 3 is certainly the default. It doesn't use the word discover because it's not really technically a discover effect. You're not like creating the card, you're just picking one. So I was not surprised with that. I still thought it was going to be good, right? Still a lot of value, but that might be a reason some people did bolster the score a little higher. They might have thought like, oh, I'm going to see every card they have and it's going to give me so much information and I'm always going to get exactly the card I want. So that might be part of its high score, but I don't know how much that really helped. My name, I like that insight. It's a lack of tempo swing makes it a weak payoff. Most classes are great at drawing cards, so losing one card, even a good one, isn't as punishing as it used to be. Yeah, I mean, I guess Theatar is the kind of counterpoint to that. Like, Theatar is the same thing, but the difference might be that Theatar permanently removes the card from them as opposed to merely delays it, because this just delays the card. They might find it immediately. They might find it shortly thereafter. So, I mean, Theatar does make the same tempo sacrifice for a sort of value or win condition exchange of sorts, which is kind of what this does, but it's more definitive and therefore more impactful overall. So I get it. It's kind of probably a combination of both those things. So yeah, I think absolutely overrated. I think this one's prime overrated. And here's its cousin, the Private Eye, at 4.7 stars. Crazy high rated. I think this card was actually the let's see, Private Eye. Yeah, this was the second highest rated card of the entire expansion. Second highest rated card of the entire expansion. I also gave this one 4 stars. I thought pretty highly of it. Again, it seemed like one of those cards where it's just doing so much. It's cheating 4 mana into play, which is kind of like drawing 2 cards because you're getting them out of your deck and you're playing them immediately, right? So you're getting a 3/4, getting 2 cards drawn and 4 mana additional spent. It just seemed like such a big dump of stuff. I think we have to agree that's just absolutely bonkers. But again, absolutely held back by the quality of Rogue Secrets. This one's only a 0.7% of decks, 45% drawn win rate. It is notably better than the decks. You know, this does look like a strong card in Secret Rogue. Like, this one helps when you're hitting it. It's definitely making your deck better, but again, held back. So it, you know, if Rogue had good secrets, I have no doubt this card would be insane. It looks really, really strong. It passes all the eye tests. The data supports it. Would absolutely be nuts. Just completely crippled by the weak Rogue secret package in this case. Completely held back. Was this card revealed before the secrets? I don't know. Maybe. I think they were kind of all staggered around at the same time, but I don't know for sure. People didn't hate the secrets, by the way. The like Double Cross had a 4.6. It almost made this list. What else was there? I mean, it gets played a little more is why it didn't make the list. Kidnap had a 3.8, and Sticky also had a 4.2. So it's not like people really hated the secrets in the scores. You know, they didn't say like, oh, these are all 1-star secrets or whatever. It's just didn't live up to expectations. All right. I think this is the number 2 card. This is Gigantotem. This is another one I was really surprised to see up here, but this was rated at 4.2 stars. But actually is in only 0.2% of all decks. That is the 116th most played card. So in the bottom 20 cards of the expansion, despite being rated at 4.2, basically totally unseen. As you can see, the drawn win rate's terrible. Not only that, but it's actually terrible in Totem Shaman. It's actually much worse than the deck on average, almost 2% lower here. So it seems like the Totem decks out there need a faster payoff than Gigantotem, right? I've seen lists, you know, that don't have this and are running like Bloodlust and stuff instead, because this just takes too long to get discounted. So even the bad Totem decks don't have room for this because it's so bad. There's just not enough ways to get totems into play fast enough. Now, you know, that could always change in the future if they print a 3-mana card that says summon all 4 totems or something, right? That'd be a great way to discount this really rapidly. But for now, this one's dreadfully slow and a very bad deck. I gave this 3 stars, kind of that like fringe playability. Certainly has not lived up to that expectation. That is still overrating this sucker. Very, very weak. Totem Shaman, you know, I didn't expect to be good. This seemed like the kind of card, you know, anything that get discounted enough, there's shenanigans, there's things, criminal lineup plays, like who knows, but it's not even absolutely close. I've never rolled this totem in duels, no, in the hero power. We're gonna do Gigantoad in a criminal lineup eventually, but just not an exciting, not the most exciting play, right? What kind of glue do we need to make Totem Shaman work? I have no idea. I don't think Stone Right's good enough to enable it, and I don't think the other cards are good enough either. Just the whole thing seems to come in really, really weak. All right, so the number one most overrated card. Do you guys have any guesses? What is the most overrated card of the expansion? Once you see it, you'll be like, oh, obviously. But what do you think it is? What's your pick? Remornia? Nope. Relic card? Nope. Remornia actually was only a 3.9. Really wasn't that highly rated. I mean, it's pretty good, but not like insane. Priest Legendary? We already did the Priest Legendary. Olgra? No, Olgra wasn't that high. It's gonna be really obvious once you see it. It's not maybe the most memorable card, but it's gonna be like, oh, yeah, okay. All right, here it is. No, but not one person has guessed it, I don't think. How has no one guessed it? Huh. None of you have guessed it. Okay. It's Magnifying Glaive. It even got buffed already, guys. Come on. It's in Demon Hunter, which is one of the worst classes, and it already got buffed once, and people thought it was absolutely nuts, myself included. I gave this 5 stars, and the community gave it 4.7 stars. Did people actually think this is going to be good? Yeah, universally, in fact. Every score I've ever seen thinks this is going to be insane. And actually, many still do. Many still think it's going to be insane. But pros loved it. Reviewers loved it. Players loved it. And it actually still makes a lot of sense. I still think it's going to be insane. Now, remember, this already got buffed. This is now a 3-2. I'm showing the old version of the card because that's what this data's from. But yeah, I still think it's going to be nuts. That the aggro Demon Hunter package around it has been pretty dang bad. As you can see, it's only in 0.5% of all decks, has a 42% drawn win rate. That's, of course, tied to the deck pretty closely, but it is 1% better than the rest of the deck so far, so definitely stands out a bit amongst all the other aggro Demon Hunter cards. And I still believe in this. I can't believe this card, especially since getting buffed. My God, now it does 6 damage instead of 4. I just have to believe this card's going to be insane. We've seen this effect work so well so many times with this just crazy reload. At a base, it's a 3-2 now. Like, that's not that bad to play either. It's just, if it draws you 1 card, I think it's decent. If it draws you 2 cards, I think it's great. Right? It's just insane. Because, I mean, you look at like the Axe and Warrior, right? The 4-mana 3/3 Axe, right? That draws you 3 cards conditionally and on a delay. It takes you 3 turns to draw 3 cards. Whereas this can draw you 3 cards immediately sometimes, right? Or maybe just 1, maybe 2. That's still insane return on value. And this could theoretically draw you up to 6 cards as well in a really aggressive Demon Hunter deck. Now, maybe there's more awkwardness here than we all expected, right? Maybe it's weird to dump your hands. Maybe the empty hand cards Demon Hunter don't work, but I don't think you need crazy results for this one to be good. I think getting 2 cards, 3 cards is a ridiculously good return on your investment anyway, because it's not much of a sacrifice to play this weapon. So, I don't know. I still believe in this one. I think Demon Hunter has just been held back way too far. It's just really, really hard to play good Demon Hunter decks right now. And the ones that are decent don't need this sort of card. But as soon as that opens up where an aggro Demon Hunter gets the tools it needs, I think Magnifying Glaive is going to be a very, very powerful tool. So I still believe in this one. I still think this will actually hit the 5-star mark, especially since getting buffed. My God. So we'll see. But for now, this was 102 spots different. It was the 4th highest rated card, and it lands currently at, or not currently, but at the time of the collection, at 106th for its played rate. So I think that's right. Yeah. So over 100 spots overrated. It goes from the top 5 to the bottom 30, which is pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Probably one of the most overrated cards ever, actually, for these sorts of videos. Kind of insane. So yeah, those are the 10 most overrated Hearthstone cards from Castle Nathria. Now, again, I know this video always makes a ton of people mad. If you like one of these cards, we're not saying it's dead forever. It doesn't mean these cards are doomed. In fact, the opposite. I think quite a few of these have potential, but so far they have failed to deliver on expectations. Does that mean you were wrong? Yes. You suck at predicting just like I do. No, it doesn't. It doesn't mean we were wrong. There's still plenty of time for these cards to succeed. You know, if you're like me and assess cards characteristically, there's still moments for these cards to shine, right? Some of them I think are inherently not very good, like Harvester of Envy. I don't think this one's coming back, right? But others could still surprise us and live up to expectations. So yeah, what do you think? Any other cards you guys thought might be here? I can run through some of the other close ones. Riot, Sticky Situation, Ashen Elemental, Chatty Bartender, Halkias, Dispose of Evidence, Remornia, Convincing Disguise, Dredger Staff, Dinner Performer, Shadow Waltz, Kidnap. There's quite a few. And stay tuned. Don't worry, that's not a leak. Don't worry, you've seen those. Stay tuned because we're going to do underrated cards as well. Do you guys have any predictions for what cards will be the most underrated cards so far? There are some pretty interesting ones, I have to say. Some are going to be like, wow. How did we give that a bad score? How did we give that a bad score? Number 1 is actually one of the most underrated cards of all time, too. We all knew Halkias would be bad. Not some people, apparently. He got like a 3.8 or something, I think. Let's see, what is it? Sorry, this data is really messy. I do not do a good job of keeping the data clean. I can just do a control F. 3.4 actually. So yeah, not that great. That's pretty bad for community ratings. They tend to skew higher than normal. They're definitely anchored around more like 3.8 as a midpoint instead of 3.5. Okay, I gotta go, guys. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chiming in. Some good insights, I'm sure, for the video. So appreciate that. Theatar? No, most people thought Theatar was gonna be insane, I think. I don't know. You guys have weird, different perceptions than I do of what people thought was good or bad. I don't know. You guys are, yeah, Theatar at a 4.3. He was pretty highly thought of. Not insane, I guess, but pretty good. Did I give Theatar 5 stars, maybe? I don't know. I liked Theatar a lot. I'm not sure. Maybe 4. I don't really know. Can't remember the details. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. Let me drop a raid before I head off of here. Thanks for hanging out tonight, everybody. Much love, much appreciated. Thanks for helping me get a video here. Stay tuned. We'll do underrated cards probably on stream some future day. I'm gonna edit this, make sure it turned out okay before I make it a video. Sometimes I like recording these by myself. Sometimes it's better to have chat, but we'll see how it turned out before I commit either way. So anyway, have a good one, everybody. Enjoy this raid. See you tomorrow. Thanks for the support tonight. Bits and subs and follows and kind words. We're still getting so close to 100,000. So Vial Library is going to be on the list. Yeah, it didn't get rated super low, but low enough to be a big delta between its results and its reality. Prediction, I mean. So anyway, love you. Thanks for hanging out. See you guys soon. Thanks for watching. And until next time, game on.